I'm ready. That's why I'm here.
Oh! I should be hitting me in the nuts like it's done.
What? Oh, you look so confused.
Is she supposed to be a nun but an alien?
So she's like a nun, and she could like kind of like change her form. Almost, yeah.
Almost. That's exactly what it is.
Basically, yeah. That's literally what it is. Yeah.
What, like jeans and sweatshirt?
Oh, why is a nun shape-shifting into an alien?
Oh, that's cool. She do.
Is that the Mickey Mouse one? It's normal. Oh, yeah. That's the one I gave you, right? Okay. I think I handed it to you, but okay.
Okay.
This might be like my favorite model of jeans. I kind of want to buy it.
Yeah, the lemon edge. I just love the sourness of lemon and lime. Makes me happy.
Napalm toss.
I'm really talking to myself.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm really talking to myself.
Okay, what are you talking about?
That's what I said.
I heard what you said.
I'm full for now.
Oh, that's raw.
We got all these unopened water bottles.
Use all of them.
Huh?
I'm gonna use all of them. 17. My blue.
Oh, I was on there. God, I'm late. Here you go.
My blue.
All right.
Jean.
I'm gonna deafen myself, y'all boys. I gotta react to this.
We thought that's it.
You don't get canceled.
Right, I understand the intention that you're putting behind. I understand like the mentality. Why do you think that we're doing it? What have you seen from us that convinces you that we're being disingenuous?
I don't know about disingenuous.
Oh shit,
yeah,
I'm late.
Well, that is what you're insinuating, which is fine. Why do you think that?
Maybe it's not intentionally disingenuous, but maybe you are trying to appeal to everybody, and you're trying to, like, in my opinion, red pill is just the truth. Like, I feel like there's no doubt in my mind that what's really going on, about the gender war that's going on, about the spiritual warfare, about what's really happening in the world.
Sneako.
Make some videos that kind of like tote the line.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And playback, like I talked to Agent, and like whenever I say that, like they'll make a red pill video and then immediately make a woke video, and then he laughed when I said that. Which if they laughed, then that's how I know it's true.
Okay, that's a wild reach, but I get what you're saying. I would say
that's
to you,
not too wild.
maybe I don't understand this.
That's not too
wild. Why
wild.
is it that because I
that
agree
is
with
not
some
too
of what
wild.
you say, because I don't agree with everything that you say, I'm inherently disingenuous, or I'm coming at this from like I'm trying to appeal to a group?
Well, at the same time, I'm behind. I need to catch up on your videos. But what's your take on the manosphere?
Okay. Hypothetically, even if it's not me, all right. Let's say you're not talking about me. Let's say you're talking about playback. Yeah. Is it not possible that playback agrees with certain things within the red pill community, but not everything?
maybe I think a lot of people are brainwashed and people don't want to fully agree with someone because it's provocative and because you come off aggressive. So this is a general take I hear from a lot of people who watch my videos or watch Fresh and Fit or the Manosphere stuff. Andrew Tate, any of that, they'll say like, "Oh, I agree with some things, but not everything." But in my opinion, it's just the genuine. I think how often do you hear that? I agree with some stuff, but not everything.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Because it's just people's way, I think, of inserting their opinion, and it's just
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's a hypothetical. All right?
Okay.
I am not a religious person whatsoever. However, I do think there's some aspects of religion I think are really good.
Okay.
Be it the idea of that they formulate good communities, that they commune everybody together for Sunday church, just so people spend time together, that they give people a set of certain values, be it like love your neighbor, this and that. But when they talk about shit like stoning gay people, I'm like, maybe you lose me.
Okay.
But when they talk about certain shit like, you know, you can't fuck before marriage, maybe you lose me. Is it not possible that I see green with certain aspects? Well, I think most of life is a middle ground.
Okay. Do you think that there's a gender war going on?
Well, no. Hold on. We switching topics right now. Can we not just stick to this before we go to something else?
I agree with what you're saying.
Okay. So then let's go back because you initially started this with you felt like me, Playback, a couple other groups of people were being maybe a bit disingenuous because we were trying to appeal to the mainstream. I guess the point I'm trying to relate to you is that me having been part of the pickup artist community when I was coming in as a young man, and me learning from a lot of that stuff, there was a lot from that I could take that was helpful. And so I always repeat this stuff. And if you go through my videos, you'll see I repeat a lot of the same shit. I never said the pick community is perfect. I said some of the shit that they taught me is fantastic. And I even repeat a lot of that stuff. But it's not because I repeat some of that stuff that I think everything is wonderful. And most of the folks who I looked up to in the pickup artist community when I was there at like age 19, 20, they grew out of it. And they tell you in later years, oh, I changed my mind about certain things because life experience, it makes me realize that certain of the things that I believed when I was younger no longer apply. I'm just saying the same could apply for a lot of other folks in regards to most things, be it the way you view voting, the way you view women. The way I view women at 18 is not the way that I view women at 32. You get what I'm saying?
How do you view women
that
now?
changed? Of course not, because it's not the same.
How do you view women now?
I mean, it's complicated. I don't view women necessarily monolithically. I've dealt with all kinds of women. I've dealt with women who are shallow. I've dealt with women who are just after money. I've dealt with women who are down for me no matter what, who literally cut off their own arm to be around. Like I've done and had the opportunity to meet so many different women. So what are we talking about right now when you say that? It's a very broad thing. It's like, how do you feel about men? Well, what does that even mean? Like,
I can answer that question. How I feel about men. I think I get that from streaming. I've realized that there's a lot of men are getting lonelier, men are getting sadder, and they don't really realize what's going on. And if you live stream, you can see the amount of people like asking me to watch like black pill stuff and like this depressing content. And you see a lot of the guys who spend money, like the fact that the OnlyFans industry is booming right now. The amount of guys watching hot tub live streams is booming. The amount of guys on Instagram getting sadder looking at these girls that are never going to give them an ounce of attention. Like that is having a large effect on Western men. And so I think there's a lot of generalizations you can accurately say about gender. If you talk about like the next generation of men, you could see it's clearly changing. And I think that they're suppressing what makes men naturally men.
Okay, so I think we can go through some of that. If you want to say like, you know, men are dealing with higher levels of depression, they're checking out more than ever, then that's something that we could talk about, sure. You know, but when you asked me the question about women, I didn't know what exactly you mean about women. So you'd have to be more specific. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say like, yo, the OnlyFans shit's fucked up. I'm not timid.
Okay.
All right.
I
So
don't think you are.
cool
I don't
with
think
that.
you are.
So tell me, we got to be precise. We can't just speak in generalities. Oh, the world's fucked up. Well, how's it fucked up?
I can give you reasons why it's fucked up if you ask me that.
Okay. Well, first off, let's go thread by thread because right now we jumping from one topic to the next. So I just want to.
But it's all related. I think it's all related.
It's all related, but I think for us to have a coherent conversation, we have to
stick
stay
to one
on one thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me ask you. Can I start with the question? What is your general opinion on the manosphere?
My opinion on the manosphere, at least from like a lot of the content creators that I've seen, I think there's a need for it, which is what I've always said. There's a need for content that kind of helps you guide young men because we don't have any tools. I just think that a lot of the people who are doing the leading aren't very good at their job. But I also say I'm not going to be one of the people who's going to take over their spot. So I can't even knock them that hard for trying to do what they do. But sometimes I like to have a laugh at some of the goofy shit I hear. I'm like, I ain't buying that. So
yeah,
that's how I feel.
Your girlfriend needs to delete her Instagram.
The girlfriend, so I've had this conversation many times. My issue isn't that the girlfriend needs to delete the Instagram. My reason is just some of the reasons that they say is goofy. Like if you want to say your girl doesn't want it, you don't want to have Instagram because you don't want her thirst trapping or having her ass out online. I'm like, that's perfectly sensible to say you don't want your girlfriend doing that. You get what I'm saying? Me, it's the whole double speak that these guys do, where it's like, oh, my girl can be thirst trapping, but if I want to do it, it's perfectly fine. It's like, okay, yeah, if you're making millions of dollars and you one of them high value dudes, that's fine. But most of the motherfuckers watching your shit are poor. So them rules don't apply to them. So let's talk about real people. Let's not just talk about what rich niggas do.
So do you think maybe it's not that you're being disingenuous, but that you appeal to normal people rather than trying to elevate people?
Sneako, at the end of the day, most people are never going to be filthy rich. You're the exception. You're the 1%. That's not possible
I'm not
for
filthy
everybody.
rich. I'm not rich, but like I tell my chat every day, like
You are.
I'm rich?
Whether you realize it, whether Sneako, you make well over 6 figures.
Yeah,
you
I'm
are less than 1%.
I'm still like my student loans are being paid off this week, so technically I'm in debt.
It doesn't matter whether you're in debt. Your projected income for this year and for the next subsequent years, you are less than 1%er.
It's projected because I'm putting in the work. But now,
I don't disagree.
On paper, I have negative money.
I'm not disagreeing with you that you didn't work hard. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is the rules of dating that exist for you as somebody who's making a lot more money, who has a lot more flexibility, are not going to be the same rules of dating that exist for the everyday person. Do you understand that?
Okay, that's fair. But shouldn't we encourage men to strive to be high value men instead of just accepting their place on the totem pole?
No, I don't think you should be pushing people to strive to be that.
Men should be complacent?
Because here's the thing. It's one thing to say, hey, guys, if you want to get to this level, cool, congratulations. Most people are never going to get to live that life.
But they should try to. A lot of guys give, okay, but here's my problem with it. A lot of guys give up, and instead of admitting where they're at or trying to improve, they make up excuses for why. Like they'll say, the crypto guys that I'm doing videos with, they got lucky with their investments. It's like, no, you don't get lucky. Like being smart puts you in lucky positions. Everybody can get it now. The internet allows everyone to be rich. You're making that face, but money now is all numbers on your phone.
Okay, Sneako, you understand that the whole principle of rich is the whole idea of abundance, that if you have an abundance, somebody has to have less?
Yeah, but everybody watching this stream has an internet connection, so we all have the capability to get there.
We all have the capability to get there, but it's only the resources are finite. It's not possible for everybody to be filthy rich. It's not possible for...
It is. It is. If they have a phone, it is. There's no excuse anymore. With a phone connection, all the information's online. All the stuff that I've learned about how to make videos, about how to make money, have been from YouTube tutorials. Everything. We all have the capability to get rich. And like I think you saying that is like encouraging complacency because it's getting so much harder for men, we should not encourage that behavior. Like
No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not trying to encourage people to be complacent. What I'm trying to tell you is that your paradigm is all fucked up. The idea that everyone can be rich is not backable by any fucking economist in the world. Nobody would ever say everybody could be rich. However, what I am trying to say is you don't need to be rich to lead a good life, to live a life of happiness. I don't know about you and where you've lived specifically, but I've had the luxury of living all over. Even in the States, when I go to the South, a lot of people out there aren't talking about being filthy rich. If they can have their home, have their farm, have their land, have their guns, have their wife, they're happy. Not everybody needs to be quote unquote rich to live a good life. And when you sell this paradigm to people, you're inherently making so that vast majority of your audience who buy into this will always be unhappy because they'll never be able to reach something that is not feasible for everybody.
Why
so
is
what
it not
I'm
feasible
trying to
for everybody? If we all have a phone and interconnection and we could all download Coinbase, Gemini, we could all make content, we could all there's a million fucking ways to make money online.
I think you'd have to probably sit down with an economist for him to break down all the numbers for you.
Why?
But because you're asking me how to explain the breakdown of resources in the world and how not everybody can have an abundance. If everyone has an abundance, the word abundance doesn't even exist. Richness nearly designates that you have more than others.
Well,
you understand that?
To get rich in the first place, you need to accept the realities of the world and that things are unfair, and you need to apply yourself.
Okay.
Most people hear what you're saying. A lot of people hear what you're saying and just accept, yeah, I'm never going to be rich. And then they won't. If you think that way, you will not get rich. But if you think it's possible, I have to get rich or die trying, more likely than not, you will.
Sneako, this is like one of those things where I feel like people think everyone's the main character. Okay. No, not everyone is the main character. Some people are side characters. Some people are really good role players within a storyline. Not everyone gets to be a main character. Not everyone gets to live by the same rule. Not everyone gets to be a king. Okay, there are kings, there are jesters, there are other people, but not everyone gets to live at the top. That's just not the way the world is built.
But the world for average men now is getting harder and harder. Like the average man is invisible now.
Yeah, okay. I don't disagree with that. So we can talk about that. But the solution to that is not making everyone a high value man. Even Kevin Samuels will tell you that's not even possible. God rest his soul. That's not possible for everyone to be filthy rich, which is why Kevin always talked about encouraging these women to understand the importance of a blue collar person and to be respectful of them, because the guy doing your plumbing is extremely important in society. And even though he might not be the most rich person, he still brings the ability to give you stability. His goal with what he was saying wasn't that everybody got to be rich and all these thoughts got to get with kings. No, what he was trying to say is that your standards are unreasonable and that you don't deserve that. So relax. You understand? You can't just sit there
and relax and calm down.
What I am telling them is that everyone trying to buy into this whole like I'm gonna get rich one day is making them miserable because it's not possible. So
how is it not possible? Like I don't understand. You're telling me to ask an economist, but you're also saying just give up. It's not possible, but it is. If you have a phone,
okay. So point me to one place on the society where everyone's rich. Where's the society on the planet?
Applies themselves because look, the rules of the game now, all of capitalism is a game. And since birth, they suppress you and tell you to go into these worlds, go into dead end school, get this job here, do this, take your meds. And so instead of like realizing that they can get rich if they apply themselves, they give up. It is possible, but the game is rigged against them. So the rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
Okay. So
that's not true.
Are you saying throughout all of society and all of world history, the reason why there wasn't an entire society of rich people is because they didn't work hard enough?
Is because not because they didn't work hard enough, but they've been brainwashed to think that they need to relax and calm down, that they need to accept their place in society instead of striving for more. And the reason they think that is because the people at the top do not want those people to challenge their position. But I'm saying fuck those people. Fuck them all at the top. Touch your kids on islands. Suck my dick. I'm gonna get there. I don't not with the part with the kids, but I wanted my own island with some bad bitches. Okay. Fuck you getting everything, taking private jets all over the world, telling me what I can and can't do, what I should inject and what I shouldn't inject, telling us to quarantine because of some gay STD from monkeys. They're gonna keep us inside again. You know that? And now I see it on Twitter. I thought everybody was gonna think that the monkey shit was a joke, and now people are like, why are we locking down again? That mentality is why so many people aren't rich and why people think it's not possible.
So you think that if people aren't rich, they're gonna be miserable?
It's getting harder to be happy if you're an average person.
Because but that's not what I asked you. I asked you, if people aren't rich, can they be happy?
They can, but they also need to be complacent to some extent. And I'm the type of guy where I need to have complete freedom to be happy. If I feel any restrictions on me, and I think a lot of men naturally feel like that. If someone's telling you what to do, there's a part of you that's being suppressed. Because men, naturally, you just want to conquer. Like, I get pissed off when people have more than me. Or like, I see hotels and resorts. Like, why can't I own that? Why can't I get that?
Okay. But let's just take a couple steps back. So you agree with me that it's not because people are poor that they can't be happy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So we're on the same page. So my prescription to people isn't that you have to aspire to be rich or aspire to be this. What I'm trying to sell folks is you can be happy regardless of your financial situation. Well, I mean, above a certain level. Obviously, if you're like struggling to make your rent every month, then obviously that's a different situation. But past like 40, 50K in most cities, not every city, you're going to be okay. 50K? So now listen, maybe not New York, okay? But if you take 50K and you go to a lot of major cities, yes, you're going to be good. Okay.
Really?
So let me yes. So past a certain point, what I want to discuss is what are the things that lead people to be happy outside of money? I think we have such a fixation on material goods.
You need a good relationship. You need freedom. You need to be able to do what you want and speak your
mind.
When
you say a good relationship, what does that mean?
A good relationship with the people around you, your friends, your family, and your woman.
Okay. All right. Women. So community, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you, of the two things, let me know which was more important. Do you think it's more important for somebody to have 50K and have a good community, or for someone to have $1 million but have no community? Which one do you think is better?
50K with the community, probably yes.
Okay.
Can I respond to that? They are trying to separate community now. They're trying to divide us more than ever. You know what they did during the COVID? They said to not like discommunicate with your family who didn't take this. Don't talk to them. If someone's not wearing, don't talk to them. They try to divide us more and more. If you voted for this orange guy and not the older guy, then don't talk to them. They try to divide us more. If you don't put a black square on your Instagram, then you're racist. They try to divide us more and more. So the community is falling apart. Like, so many people are so polarized because of what they believe in and their standings. And it's all encouraged from the top. They say, you need to believe in this. Like, you need to put Ukraine in your bio, put this GoFam. And everyone's just like, is so political that there's a lack of community. And that's why I need to get out of New York. The idea is that people's worldviews are so different that there's a genuine lack of community. And especially on social media is making it worse.
So, just taking a couple steps back. So we started off at young men are really miserable and they're unhappy, right? And then we talked about income, and you agreed with me that even with 50K, it's probably better to have $50,000 a year and have a really good sense of community, family, significant other, friends, than it is for you to be extremely wealthy and have nobody around you. Right. So you put community above money. Yes?
Right. But it's almost impossible to have a good community now. As a young man with 50K, it's almost impossible.
But that's not true. That's not true. Okay, why is it impossible?
Because of how divided everybody is. Because of how they literally say stand 6 feet apart. There you go, separating community. Cover your face. I can't talk to you. Don't look at me. Put a shield over you. They're dividing people. They don't want you to have community anymore. Sit in this seat and take away the chair in the middle so you can't look at someone else.
Okay. I don't disagree that during the pandemic it's probably hard to have.
And there's another one coming. There's another. The monkey thing's just started. The world, the WHO just declared it.
And if it turns out to be an extended thing that we're going to deal with for many more years to come, then I think you'll have. Hey, we will see. And if you do, then I will concede to you that. Although I'm conceding to you. I'm saying you're right. Okay, breathe. I'm saying you're correct. Okay. If we have to continuously live in lockdown in perpetuity, where we never get to spend time with other people and be around other folks, I would agree with you that it is extremely dangerous for people and it makes it untenable.
Make sure you have your fucking water.
Okay? Do you know how many people conceding to you.
Okay. Do you know how many people I talk to who are like, man, I just moved out. I got a job. I'm making money. But like, how do I make friends? Where do I talk to people? Like, I can't go to school because my school's shut down. I don't know anybody.
Okay. I've already conceded to you that if this happens,
and it's gonna happen again, Abba.
Okay.
It's literally happening again right now.
You're saying it's gonna happen again.
Colby was a child.
I'm disagreeing. Okay, you're saying it's gonna happen again. I'm disagreeing. If what you say happens, then I would agree with you. I just don't believe it's going to be happening.
Why do you think that the monkey? Why do you think that it's not gonna happen again?
Why don't I think that we're gonna have another lockdown again?
Yeah.
The numbers just don't substantiate the idea that we're gonna have another lockdown.
What numbers?
The numbers that they put on about how much this is spreading and how it's spreading. For the vast majority of people, it's spreading through sexual contact. It's a completely different pandemic.
And you know what the WHO said? They said that we need to quarantine out of solidarity for gay people.
I mean, hey, listen, if they're going to do it, then we'll see. I don't want to do it, and I'll fight it if they say it. So we on the same boat.
Good.
Cool.
So you agree that they were trying to separate people and they're trying to get rid of community with the pandy?
I think it's complicated. But I don't think we would agree on like the entirety of it. But I do think that the overall response to the pandemic was I thought a lot of it was negative and wasn't well founded.
I'm confused to why you don't think that it's obviously going to happen again. If they did this, they tried it out and they just put out a new one. Obviously, they want to have more control. Obviously, they want to keep us divided. And what were the rich people, Abba? What were they doing during the pandemic? They were living the life. They were flying all over. They weren't quarantined. Sure. They weren't staying inside an apartment. They did whatever the fuck they wanted to do while we were all little bots covering our faces and injecting shit.
Okay.
He blew up his shit.
I'm back. All right. That's what they were doing.
I was like, okay, yeah.
Why wouldn't they do it again? They want to keep us control. They don't want us to go out. They don't want us to challenge them. They want us to stay inside, be scared, and like, Ma, you're a bad person if you don't do that. You didn't put 2 masks on, put 3 on. I have an N95. I have a shield. I have a whole tarp on my body. That's what they want us to do.
Hey, man. If they do it, then you can hit me up and be like, "Nigga, I told you so."
Right now, you're kind of taking a passive approach to this. Like, why?
I'm not taking a passive approach. Like, I feel like you're very passionate. I just don't think that's gonna happen. So I just can't share your passion. Like, I disagree with you, but I don't feel as strongly as with you. So like, you going hard in the pain. You could see it in your head. It almost looks like you got future vision or some shit. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't think it's gonna happen. That's it.
Don't you live in Canada?
What you talking about?
Do you still have to cover your face in Canada?
No. We've stopped doing
Nowhere?
that for like months.
Don't
Yeah,
you
no,
still
we
need
don't.
to show a little card every time you travel in Canada? When you fly, you still need to do all that. When you go on a plane to Canada, you still need to.
I think you have to show that you're vaccinated. Yeah.
Yeah, yo. A
Mhm,
lot of places gave up on that, but Canada's basically communist. They're the most COVID central country in the goddamn world.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest
Besides
with you.
China.
Life for me is back to normal. I go out and I'm like, shit's cool. Like it's normal out here. They don't ask for nothing. They don't bother me. They don't be like, where your test at? They don't ask me if I'm vaccinated. I'm chilling. 2 years, it was crazy. Now it's cool. So I don't know what you expected me to say. I'm telling you right now in Canada, shit's kind of.
So because you saw the fear-mongering take over Canada so quickly,
so being
why is it not obvious to you that's going to happen again? Look how quickly they manipulated people, and they just put out another one. How are you? How is Canada not going to get manipulated again? You really put faith in the people like, well, this time I don't trust the government. People trust the government. They want to. They want to feel safe, and they scare us with the media. They scare us with all the shit they put out, and it's starting to happen. I'm going to send you some tweets after this, bro.
I mean, you can send me stuff, but Sneako, you also got to recognize, like, you're pretty misinformed about what's going on in Canada. You're like, you guys still got to wear masks. You're like, you have to know, you don't know what you're talking about to some degree when you're speaking so passionately about this.
I know it's the most heavy COVID place like in the West.
Hey,
Canada is the most communist place when it comes to the panty, and that's true.
I mean, if you want to say we'd had the strictest restrictions, that's sure, but like, you don't know what you're talking about what's going on with us right now in Canada.
Okay,
so I'm telling you, exactly. It's been like this for a couple months. Pretty much the entire summer has been chill. So you know, if we all talk about other stuff, we can. But I didn't want to stick on this pandemic stuff because to be honest, I'm not that passionate about it. And,
well, I think it goes all hand in hand with everything. My whole point of the stream is to talk about how they're trying to take away our power and control, how they're trying to manipulate men, and how like all my videos are getting censored. And all the people who clip on my stuff and put it on TikTok, they're seeing that they're getting censored too. They demonetize all my videos. If I was on Twitch, I would get banned in a day. The censorship is getting worse. They want to hide the truth, and what they want to promote is clearly an agenda. They have an agenda to take away control, and it goes hand in hand with the gender war that's going on. They want to take away the power from men, and they want to empower women. And who gets scared more about stuff like that, about COVID? Women. And so when you go home, you're like, oh, I don't want to cover, but your wife is like, freaking out, and so you listen to her. Women have all the power in the West now, and they're doing that on purpose. They're brainwashing them so that they take away and men get weaker.
Okay. Well, listen, I can't speak about everything. I know you say it's all connected, so for me, it's too large in scope.
What's
so
your idea
like
about the government? Do you trust the government?
I trust it for some things, and I don't trust it for others. I think the government fucks up in some places, and it does well in others. That's how I kind of view it. And so, if you want to go think case by case, fine. But you know, government operates in different branches. It's hard to say the government. It's like saying, do you think the shoe industry is good? It's like, well, what company? Some companies are worse than others. Some of them are ethical. Some of them are not. You can't just go. I feel like when you have to be more specific. And so that's what I'm saying. Let's just focus on one thing, okay? And then we'll go from there.
Ask me something. I've been ranting like.
Yeah. I know. You've been passionate. So. This is something I noticed when I heard you. I listened to your conversation with Jadion, and I enjoyed it because I think you guys were very good in contrast. But do you agree with this? Do you believe that perception is reality?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. When I watch you speak, you know what I think? I think that you believe that your perception is reality, in that you're convinced that the way that you view the world sometimes is so accurate that irrespective of what other people are saying, you're like, no, I already know. Which is why I think at one point during your conversation with Jadion said to you, yo, before the person's even done speaking, you're like, I already know what you're going to say. So you cut him off. And when he called you on that, you said, yeah, because I already know what they're going to say. And 95% of the time, I'm right. And then Jadion comes back to you and he says, no, you don't actually know what they're going to say. You were wrong a few times.
That's true.
Me and hearing you, a lot of your conversations, I noticed it's the same thing when you had your conversation with Don. It's like, I think you're not listening nearly as well as you believe you are. And as a result, when you're having these conversations with these people, it feels very disconjointed. It feels disconnected. And I think there's one thing that you said that I thought was really peculiar. I think Jadion says, you got 2 ears, one mouth, speak less, listen more. And your response was, but we're streamers, which made me laugh. I think streaming is dope. I think you get up online, you talk for hours, you go through a bunch of stuff. But because you speak at such lengths and you don't have nearly as much time to take in information, sometimes I just talk. You're not making much sense.
Okay. I had this series. You've seen the 1 Minute Podcast before, right, Abba?
Yep.
I have interviewed people in the street. You've done street interviews for a long time too. The general realization that I've come to from interviewing people, and I listen to so many people. Like every 1 Minute Podcast I do it once a week is like 3 hours long. And I talk to so many normies getting off the train every single day. I don't interrupt them. I let them talk. My after years of doing it, years of street interviews before that, what I've come to realize is most people don't think. Most people just believe what they're told. Most people accept the reality that's in front of them. And the reason why I think that I can predict people quickly is the general idea that people trust the elites too much. People trust what they're told too much. And they put faith into people who have power, and you shouldn't, because they don't care about you. So everyone is virtue signaling. Everybody has this false empathy. Everyone has a false idea. And my conversation with Jadian was annoying because he's defending people that are silencing him. He got banned on Twitch, and he's still defending the platform that banned him. Like, why are they censoring him? Like, people never think about that. Like, I talked with Destiny, another debater. He got banned on Twitch too, and he's like, "Well, I said some bad things." I'm like, "You should be fighting against that. Freedom of speech is dead." You know what they promote on Twitch? Hot tub streamers, simp behavior. They want to have men just go "Ugh," and feeding all their money to this platform and taking away their power.
I think you're conflating two things. I think you could look at Twitch and say they do some fucked up shit, and also recognize the ways in which your behavior contributes to a negative situation. This is just like any relationship that you have. You could say that your partner cheated on you and that they were fucked up in that relation. You could also look at your own behavior within that relationship and say, you know what, I was neglectful. I didn't listen to my partner. I didn't treat them really well. Two things can be true at the same time. Jadian could have been wronged by Twitch, and Jadian may felt that he owed Pokimane
why do you think
both those things can be true?
Why do you think he felt like he owed Pokimane an apology?
Do two
That's for
truths
Jadian
equal wrong?
But
that's none of my business.
What do you think?
To be honest with you, I didn't even look up the situation that deeply. So I don't know the ins out. I don't know what exactly he said. I know he said some stuff off the cuff and that she felt something. I don't know that. So I'm not going to speak on that. But as a man, if I say something about somebody else and I don't like what I said, and I said it publicly, I'll apologize publicly. Not because somebody else told me, not because YouTube's breathing down my neck, because I feel like I did something wrong. Part of being a man is being accountable to yourself. And that means that you showcase that accountability outwardly. So if I say something about you, right? Even if you don't call me out, even if you don't demand an apology, I'm gonna still come out and say, you know what, yo, last week I fucked up, right? I was talking about Sneako, and I said some shit that now I think is foul. Even if you're like, yo, it's not necessary, I'll still apologize because it's in me. You get what I'm trying to say? I think it's very great for so many people to look at themselves and be like, I was wrong, and we need more of that, because too many people get up on these platforms and always talk about others. Oh, women are trash, women are trash. Nigga, you live in your mom's basement and you ain't showered in a week. What's wrong with you? Yeah, nobody wants to. Everybody's talking about others. Oh, the other gender's the problem. Oh, they're the reason why I don't get any. No, it's you most of the time. 95% of the time, you're the problem.
That's why I have these conversations.
I will not get on anybody who gets up on here and says, you know what, this is why I fucked up. And I want to hold that on me. You get what I'm saying? It's too much. It's too much. Everyone else. It's not enough looking inward. So that's what I would say about it.
I agree. What's your idea about censorship? Do you notice the censorship happening on every platform? How many of your videos get demonetized or removed?
Oh, I definitely have had some videos demonetized and removed. There's definitely certain topics where you gotta watch some of the lingo in regards to certain words that are just trigger words. And so I find ways to get the message across without having to use whatever words, just because I feel like if the message is important enough, I get across it. Generally, for me on YouTube, most of the shit that I want to do is not like something that YouTube gives a fuck about. So as long as it's not, I talk about what I want to talk about, and most of it's fine with YouTube, so I don't care.
Okay. Do you think that you are having maybe there's a privilege in you taking, I don't want to say it's passive, but you kind of taking this middle ground approach and saying like, I don't see the monkeypox taking over. Do you think that that's kind of a privilege because you get to be in this middle ground position and solidify yourself as a commentator rather than somebody with the point of view?
No. The reason why I don't talk about the monkeypox shit is because I'm just uninformed. I'll be honest with you. I barely looked up most of it. I just found out it's like mostly spreading in the gay community and it's done through mostly sexual contact to start. And I'm like, I don't really care that much then. You feel me? That's all I know. So if I don't speak on it, it's not because I'm afraid or I'm privileged. It's because I'm ignorant about it. And if I don't know fuck all about something, I keep my mouth shut.
You won't talk about it. What's your opinion on, I haven't seen your tape videos, but I'm curious about he's had a massive impact on the online community. What was your general consensus?
I thought his detractors sounded stupid. So like I did a video talking about XQC going on the podcast, and I thought he sounded ridiculous. Because at one point, Tate asked him a simple question, like, in a life or death situation, are you going to be the one who protects your wife? And And he stood there stuttering and like hesitating. I'm like, like, of course I'm gonna agree with him because you sound stupid right now. Like, if as a man you can't even say that basic ass shit, like get the fuck up out of here. I'm not asking you to puff up your chest and grab a shotgun and shoot through the roof. I'm saying like, yo, it's your wife. You better protect her. That's basic. And then I asked, and I actually interviewed XQC. Well, I spoke to him on stream, and I asked him like, what if it's your child? And he hesitated there too, and I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So for me, it's like, to me personally, if you're asking me how I feel about the whole Andrew Tate stuff, some of the stuff you said is goofy, and some of it I agree with, because some of it is just like basic.
What do you think is goofy?
Here's what I notice about a lot of manosphere dudes, right? They speak very dogmatically, and I notice this about people.
What does that mean, dogmatically?
Dogmatically is like, it's almost like without foundation. It's just like almost like it's cult-like. It's like, this is the truth. I've said the truth. You have to believe the truth. Right? So they'll say something like, they'll state a simple fact and they'll base that as their premise. So they might say like, women are incapable of loyalty. That'll be their statement. And then they'll go from there and they'll make a bunch of subsequent statements. Yeah. So it's like, how did you come to that first initial thing? How do you know that to be true? Or men are tougher than women mentally. That'll be the statement, right?
That's not true.
So for me,
that's not true.
Oh, I'm not even saying that's true or not. I don't think he said that. I'm just giving you examples of statements that might be made. My problem is that a lot of the bases that they come from when they're making their stuff, I'm like, that's not inaccurate. It's like women are incapable of loyalty. I don't believe that. Do you believe that women are not capable of being loyal?
I don't remember that being a statement. They are capable of being loyal to the man that they want, to a man they respect. And a lot of men now, like XQC, don't realize that they need to earn their respect. And they kind of take this approach of like, genders are equal. She's a queen. She could be a queen, but a queen is subservient to the king. It needs to trickle down from you. You know, you're a big Patrice fan. Patrice always said, like, I'm better than you. You need to think, your woman needs to think you're better or she won't respect you. I guarantee you, XQC's girl, after all that, like, there's a little bit of like, my man isn't gonna protect me. There's a lack of respect now.
Sure. I don't disagree. I've always said like, you always want a woman who admires you or respects you and looks up to you to some degree. That's why whenever people say like, oh, but you can't date anybody who likes your work or is like a fan, I'm like, what? Why wouldn't I want to date somebody who's a fan of my shit? What, I gotta date a bitch who hates what I do? Like, that sounds backwards as fuck, right? So of course I agree with that notion. But I think whenever people bring up Patrice, I tell people to be a little bit careful because I love Patrice, but I don't idolize him in the way that I see a lot of people doing online. And I think one thing that's weird about fans generally is that they kind of turn you into a messiah or a pariah, and that anything that you say can't be wrong. When in reality, if you look at Patrice and later on in his life and early on in his life, there's a lot of differences. It's not like he had the same message at 20.
He pretty much always, he stayed pretty damn consistent to his message. He was always talking about being a pimp, being a pimp in the modern day. Yeah, I don't. No. I listen to everything he did.
Even with the confines, like, listen, I don't want to speak for the man too much because obviously, you know, man's dead, so I don't want to do too much of that. But, you know, if you listen even to some of his last interviews, he talks about the fact that's like, yo, don't. You have to say respectfully. Be about your ideas. Don't you let your ideas be about you. In the sense that, like, have stuff you believe in, but don't make the stuff that you believe in consume you in that sense. And there's a lot of stuff they talk about reflection and pondering that you realize, like, oh, okay, there's a certain sense of like. As you get older, and this is true for most people, and you're going to go through it yourself, you're going to have a better view of yourself. Almost like you're seeing yourself in the third person. You know how you play video games first-person shooting all the time? Playing a third-person shooter is completely different because now you got your whole body in frame. You see what it looks like when you crouch. I think as human beings, we gain more of that perspective as we get older in life if we're reflective enough. And what I used to believe at 21, I no longer believe now at 32, just because life's experiences and my own reflections realize like that's not true at all.
Maybe
like,
it's because you become more sedentary as you've gotten older. Like maybe it's because it's like you become less of that aggressive man that you were at 21. Like right now, I'm very like I'm all about my testosterone balls, manosphere shit. And then maybe you're just 32 and you're like, man, let me settle down.
You like fucking Sneako?
We all do, yeah.
You like fucking you, pussy?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that shit gets old.
No.
100%.
No.
100%. And I could point you to hundreds of players who are online right now who have videos of them telling you new pussy gets old. In fact, how about I tell you this one? And this is something even Andrew Tate says. This is something even Andrew Tate says.
It don't get old, right? Dude.
Sex becomes overrated after time.
No, it's overrated now.
Yes.
Yeah. He says new pussy. He's like, why do you think that is?
Because you get used to it. It becomes like when you eat the same food over and over again, it becomes boring. That's why you get new. That's why you get new pussy. So you spice it up, or you keep upgrading.
But guess what? After you had enough new pussy, there is no more new pussy.
There's always.
Do you understand?
There's always new
no.
pussy.
You think that after you've had a few dimes, you realize dimes ain't nothing. After you've had some baddies, you realize baddies ain't nothing.
So what do you?
Why do you think so many of these dudes, as they get older in life, they stop talking about this shit nearly as much?
Because they get older and they're less testosterone.
It's not even that. It's you realize like, bruv, the payout ain't worth the work in.
Because you get tired. You get older. You don't have as much energy. You get. Bleh.
It's like even if you had the energy, because it's not worth the time. You know, there's a video. And like maybe you don't give a fuck about his opinion, but
No, I do.
I thought it was great. It's one with Shaquille O'Neal, and he talks about his divorce with his first wife, and he's like talking about like how he was fucking left, right, and center, and she was giving him kids, and at one point during this period, he got caught cheating, and ended up fucking up the marriage. They get divorced, and now Shaq is I think closer to 50. And he says something that I thought was so telling. He says, looking back now, I realize like I was the one who fucked most of that up. And you could pull up the clip later if you ever get a chance. I'll send it to you on Discord. But he says, the most joyous moments of my life were coming home and then seeing all my kids around and then getting to spend time with them. And that divorce, going through that whole process, that really stole from me like what I realized was my biggest joy. I spend time with my nieces now. I spend time with my mom, taking her out to dinner, showing her good stuff. And I realize like that's the stuff that matters.
He in the league and shit like that.
I've had enough of it for a lifetime. That I'm like, bro, if I get new one, it's not even. But when I spend time with my niece and I'm watching her like walk for the first time, or I'm seeing her say words, like that shit hits different.
So you giving up on your balls?
It's not even that. It's like, I've had experiences where the pussy was just like in front of me on a platter. And I'm like, bruv, I just want to sleep early today.
Yeah, you're getting tired. You're getting older. Like that's just like I'm too tired to fuck.
Well, yeah. It's. But if I was faced with the same choice, if I was to see family or things like that, I wouldn't make that same decision. What I'm trying to tell you is your priorities shift as you get older, as you start to
Is your priorities shifting, or is your testosterone just dropping?
No. As a man, your testosterone doesn't drop until like you're 40.
Tate's older than you, and he's still on like get pussy shit. I mean, he's talking about how it gets boring.
He's not. Yeah, he talks about how it gets boring and how he's barely on it nearly as much anymore.
But every video you watch is like, I wake up and I push 2 bitches out of the way. Are you waking up and pushing 2 bitches out of the way?
Bro. You know that he's saying a lot of that shit for shits and giggles. Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's true too.
No. Listen. If you're making money and you're making moves, you ain't got time to be with hoes all day.
No,
and I'll tell you this right. No, most of the day. Most of the day.
Most of the day. I got shit to do.
If you're making money and you're really making money, you ain't got time to be with hoes most of the day. And you don't want to because you realize that making money and being able to take care of your shit is far more rewarding. Again, you a young man. What are you, 24, 23?
23.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Be about that. Get as much pussy. Go do whatever you got to do. I'm just telling you that when you see people speak differently, it's not because, they're turning into beta males or, they want to be feminists all of a sudden. Life gives you experience. And as a result, it shapes a lot of the way that you think about stuff. Ask any motherfucker who got kids and talk to them about it, and they say, that's the best thing in my life. That's the most important.
And then your wife leaves you and takes half your money, takes your house, takes your dog.
That's a separate issue. That's a separate issue.
That's not I'm talking issue. About. Half of marriages end that way. Over half of marriages ended that. Like, yeah, you have the kids and everything.
I'm talking about divorced dads who have kids and tell you, I would never give up a day with my kid to go be with a hoe. He says, they'll tell you, I always prioritize my children. It's not because they became beta simps. It's because they understand what's more important in life. What I'm trying to get to you as a point is life experiences, things that come to you, be it children, be it family, be it whatever the fuck it is. It changes the way that you view priorities in life. And so every time you hear people speak from a different perspective, it's not they're betas or whatever. It's just that life has just changed them through experience. That
sounds boring. I don't want to be. When I'm 32, I want to be fucking double the bitches I'm fucking now. I want to be having a bigger house, I want to be down the Hugh Hefner shit. That's what makes you excited. That's what keeps your balls going. Like you can't let go of that. You can't let go of your manhood at a certain age. If you give up on that, like, oh, I like playing macaroni drawings with my kids.
You know what you sound like? You sound like a lot of the young women I know who say they just want to travel for the rest of their life and live on the beach. And then they get to 30, 35, and you know what they realize? Damn, I want a husband. I want to have kids.
No, I want to have kids too. But I also want 10 bitches in the kitchen.
Okay. And you know what? Once they have those, they realize, oh, this is the shit. I don't need to be out here in Cancun taking fucking selfies all day. Listen, it sounds great to be fucking many women. No. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Almost every guy.
That's not a valuable comparison. That's not a good comparison, because a woman saying she wants to travel and drink martinis in Mykonos all day, that's giving up and that's not doing anything. For me to have 10 bitches in the crib, like in bikinis serving me food, I need to constantly be getting it. Because if I'm not getting it, then they can't be here. They don't respect me. So constantly having women in my life is to motivate me more to be the best man I could be. The more bitches I got, the badder bitches that are here, the more I'm going to keep on going. Women motivate you.
Okay, listen, I'm not mad at you. And like I said, I think this just comes down to a different age. So I'm not even going to try to like convince you anything. All I'm going to say is this. You're going to have experiences with your friends. Y'all going to go to maybe a specific dinner. You take a trip. Maybe y'all watch a movie. Y'all having a laugh. And that's going to be a really valuable memory for you. And as you're going to get older, you're going to forget about 95% of the women that you fucked. But you're always going to remember the stuff that you spend with your family, the really beautiful moments. And so you don't have to believe me today. You don't have to believe me tomorrow. I'm just saying, if you come at a point later on in life where you start to question certain things, maybe just think back on this and just think about it. That's all. I don't think you got to agree, because you're not at that point yet in your life. You're a young man, so I'm not mad at you.
I do agree. Like, that sounds appealing to me too. Like going and watching like a rom-com, like cuddling up and she puts your legs on top and you have a candle lit. That sounds great. But nowadays, the way Western women think, they always are aiming for more. So that does sound ideal, but all of them, because of Instagram and because of the stuff they're looking at, women don't want to settle as much as, like, at the same level that men don't want to settle. So the women are not even like willing to do that anymore, because as soon as like they get comfortable, they're like, this is boring, and they start doing toxic shit for fun. That's all Western women now. They're told to do that from the music and what's encouraged, and the famous girls, they're all thoughts. Kim Kardashian just left Kanye. Kanye and Kim had a marriage, right? It was going fine. I don't know their life, but they had 4 kids. They were settled down. Why the fuck did Kim leave? Because she got fucked through, she got ran through in the early 20s, and she's constantly chasing something more. So even though she had it made, a billionaire husband, 4 kids, nice house, she's fucking a weird looking lanky comedian now. Why? Why is that life not good enough for her? Because women are chasing just as much as we are now. So yes, that sounds appealing, but I don't trust the fact that a Western woman could give that anymore.
I mean, hey man, if you feel like you're not meeting the women who can give you that, hold up. Listen, I don't know your personal life, so I'm not going to talk any shit. But you didn't feel like the ex that you had before would have wanted that with you to any degree?
I think all Western women pretty much worship Kim Kardashian.
That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. I'm talking about the girl that you chose to make your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You don't feel like she would have wanted that with you, that kind of life?
I think she did want that, but a lot of girls are brainwashed to think that they need to always keep stuff exciting by making it toxic all the time. And it's like, yo, just relax. Like, you don't need to always be emotional. We don't always need to argue and fight for me to show how much I love you. You could just chill out. But they think it's fun now. Women get their excitement in the West from starting fights and like, look, why? I'm fine. What? I'm cold. You didn't notice I was cold. They like, that's their excitement. They fight for fun now. You haven't noticed that?
For me, my experience with dating women is pretty positive. But I'm also,
you date Western women, or you date like African girls? Like, where you?
I date all over.
You haven't noticed like a trend with Western girls and toxic behavior being fun?
No, man, that's in
like what? Like arguing?
Yeah.
Nah, that's not been my experience. But again, I don't date people who argue for fun. Like, if I feel like you kind of dysfunctional in that sense, I probably wouldn't be around you. The women I date are real chill, casual, ain't crazy. They're not blowing up my phone. They're not fucking shooting up my spot.
Are they on Instagram?
That's not. Was that?
Are they on Instagram?
Are they on Instagram?
Yeah.
Some of them, yeah. Some of them are on Instagram.
You don't think Instagram brainwashes these girls to some extent?
Are you going after Instagram baddies? Like, I don't know what to tell you. If like,
not
are they posting?
Baddies, but I think every girl who's on Instagram has a diluted idea about relationships now. The music that they listen to, like everything in the media is encouraging this toxic relationship. Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, the girls that are looked up to, the higher echelon girls, are all thoughts. It all trickles down from that. Like, what's a good girl?
Okay.
Name a good role model for women now.
Maybe we, I don't know. The girls I'm with not out here twerking at the club. You know what I'm saying? They're not out here being ratchet every weekend. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So I don't date those kind of women. When I go to Miami, I don't look at those women on those panels and be like, oh, these are the women I date. Like when I'm in Miami or like when I'm on the Freshie Football, like I look at these women like, what's wrong with these bros? Like these women are weird.
That's okay, so people's conception of Fresh and Fit.
And maybe I'm crazy, okay, but the limited that I've seen you with women on streams or with women like that you've dated and that you brought on camera, they didn't look crazy to me. Now maybe the relationships weren't perfect, but they didn't look like they were out here being like Kim Kardashian's the best. I can't wait to argue with you. I'm going to start twerking in the camera. Like, I don't know. Maybe they really are ratchet. And I just don't see it. But I don't believe in this caricature of women that all like.
That's a general criticism. That's a general criticism that people always give a Fresh and Fit. Like when I hear like good girls will watch it, be like, "Oh my god, I'm not. Those girls are just crazy. Like, did they just pick the dumbest girls?" And
Hold up.
They do Fresh and Fit every night, and they get the same pack of dumb girls every night. And it's like they've been doing that podcast for like over a year, and you're gonna tell me that every single night, every girl thinks that they're a 10. Every girl thinks that they don't have to improve. Every girl wants to be an influencer.
When you went that you've dated before, and those women.
Yeah, I saw parts of it. Yeah.
Okay.
I even brought my one of my girls on there.
Okay. Hey man, if that's your experience, then I can't speak to that.
So you don't date girls that are like the Fresh and Fit girls you think are selected, and that's just a certain type of girl?
Oh.
Have you been around Miami?
Yeah.
When you walk around Miami, do you think those are regular women?
But people travel from all over to Miami. Miami's an international city. People are from all over.
Even the people who travel to Miami look a little funny to me. Hey man, listen, I've been to Miami enough times. I walk around, I ain't never seen so much plastic in my life, and it's cool. I'm not even. Hey, go get your booties done, go get your lips done. It's a different look. What I'm saying is, where I'm at, it's not like that. When I travel, when I go to Europe, it's not like that.
Europe, yeah, because you have to in other places. But I'm saying Western women, they all want BBLs and lip fillers. Abba?
Brother, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Europe is part of the West.
It's part of the West, but they're not as westernized. They're not as brainwashed by social media.
Okay. So maybe you're talking about American women. I can't say.
It trickles into Europe too, but they're a little bit different in Europe.
I think on this point we just gonna disagree because I don't think we've dated. Even when I've dated American women, they haven't been ratchet like that. So I don't know. I can't tell you. I date women who are like 27, 28, 26. I haven't had that experience. But again, I'm more selective in that regards. If I thought women were going to be like the girls on Fresh and Fit, I wouldn't be going on dates with them.
Okay. So
you know what I mean? So I can't tell you.
You're 32?
I don't like, hold up. Do you think that if you go to chapters and you meet a girl, she's just going to be out here thotting it up on the weekend, sucking dick and trying to fuck rappers? Like, do you not consider that the way that you meet women might be the issue with your selection at all?
No, because I've dated girls from France. I've dated African girls. I've dated Spanish girls. I've been with every type of girl. But I'm saying that there's a brainwashing happening with American girls.
Okay.
Haven't you noticed, you're 32, have you noticed a difference in female mentality because of the rise of social media?
I'm not terminally online. So I separate the goofy shit that hold up. I separate the goofy shit that I see online from my dating experiences. When I'm meeting people, generally it's not through Instagram DMs or stuff like that. I'm meeting either people in person, I'm meeting people at the club, I'm meeting women through online dating, and I'm not promoting the fact that I have a YouTube channel. So a lot of the people I meet don't know about the YouTube stuff. So I'm meeting regular ass people, and they're not like that. No. But again, if you spend all day on TikTok, the only shit you're gonna get shared are women being goofy as hell. Right, the videos that you're gonna see are of red pill guys being crazy, but most dudes are not these red pill dudes. The same way most women are not these fucking thought arenas on Fresh and Fit. I don't think that's not my experience.
So then how do you correlate that to the rise of OnlyFans? Why can girls make millions on OnlyFans now, but that shit did not exist 10 years ago?
I mean, even if it didn't exist 10 years ago, motherfuckers were paying for Playboy magazines.
Yeah,
you know the idea. No,
different.
It's not. It's just a different strain. It's the same drug. It's a different strain, the same drug. The motherfuckers who were paying for Playboy magazines are the motherfuckers who are paying for OnlyFans today.
Right, but Playboy magazines...
I remember going to the corner store. I remember the first time I seen a Playboy magazine, it was in a little thing. You had to go to the front. I couldn't buy it. I'm like, what is this? And they're like, it's not for kids. Motherfuckers were buying that to look at women with their clothes on who's just showing a bit of titty. You want to talk about simp behavior? That's simpy as fuck. That's always been there.
How much did a Playboy magazine cost?
I don't know.
$8?
Yeah, $8.
Right? You know how much these guys are spending on OnlyFans girls? Do you know how much guys are spending on Tinder Premium?
But right now, what you're talking
It's
about
not the same anymore.
Hold up. What you're talking about right now is not a different category. It's a different degree, right? You're not talking about third degree. You're not talking about third degree burns. You're talking about first degree burns. But it's still a burn. You get what I'm trying to say? You're acting like people paying for women to get naked has been a new thing, bruv. It's been around forever.
Yeah, but on a huge scale now. Like that was like a niche market. You spend $8 on a magazine. Guys are emptying their bank accounts to look at girls in hot tubs now. Guys are spending money, like $50 to get a message back from a thought. And it's not even the thought messaging back, it's the agency. It's stupid. It's not the same as Playboy magazine. You can't compare the two. One's a first degree burn. Now guys are on fire.
Okay. Yes, guys couldn't message the women before, but you know what they used to do? You want to hear how crazy these motherfuckers used to be? On the back of the motherfucker, there used to be postcards. Why do you think that is?
So they can mail them?
On the back of the mag. These motherfuckers were mailing letters trying to talk to these women. They were mailing presents. They were mailing all kinds of goofy ass shit.
Okay.
What I'm trying to tell you...
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to tell you is, I agree with you that today people's loneliness is amplified, and there's ways to kind of self-medicate by messaging these women and doing a bunch of shit that's not good for you. I agree with you. I agree that the OnlyFans thing exacerbates a lot of loneliness issues.
And
but I'm just trying to tell you, what I'm trying to tell you is that behavior has always been around. It's just more possible today.
It's way more possible today, and it's having a huge effect on guys.
Sneako, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Okay.
What I'm also saying is, people talk about women today, and they're like, "Oh my God, plastic surgery." Growing up, I remember women wearing waist trainers, fucking corsets, just fucking shrinking down. And I'm pretty confident that even Pamela Anderson, a bunch of women getting fake titties. I'm 100% certain that if it was normal back then to get ass surgeries and it was seen as good, that women would have gotten it if it was accessible. Those problems of self-perception, those problems of beauty standards have always been here. We just have more access to deal with it now,
and not
in good ways.
And
yes,
that's the
I
problem.
agree.
It's way more accessible. Guys are 12 years old, and in 1 second they can leave the stream and watch some prawn, and they have a bad idea of what women are really like. It's so much more readily accessible, and it's having an effect. It's completely different. So comparing it to Playboy is not the same, because you have to go into a store, you need to put on a fucking trench coat, you needed to pretend like you look around. This is just boom, there you go, $70 to an OF girl in a second. It's changed the whole marketplace. It's not the same. It used to be like this niche little thing, and we would shame them, but now we have slut walks, and it's empowered. We empower these girls. We say, yay, woo, you go, girl. You're an independent queen if you show your ass on Instagram. And back then it used to be shamed. Religion is gone in the West. Christianity is it's a joke in the West now. It's a joke. People are like, the music is more demonic. Like the whole morality is shifting.
You're saying it used to be shamed back there, but what I'm trying to point to you is, just because it was shamed didn't mean that it was a better time for it. I'm saying that those urges, that desire was always there even back then. Even though there was that shame and all this stuff that people talk about, it was still an issue back then, or it was still something that people were investing in. They just didn't have as many opportunities. You understand? Right. So I'm just saying the basis for our problems always existed. Now we just have more tools to expose a problem
and that's the problem. As how it's amplified by 10, and it's having a clear effect on young guys.
Sure. I don't disagree with that. I agree.
Okay.
Oh, is there something else you wanted to bring up, or something else we disagree on? Any questions?
Well, what else do you? We haven't spoken in a while. We talked 2 years ago. Long time ago. Your channel's doing really well. Congrats. What have you noticed? Because you get almost 1 million views on every single reaction video. You do social commentary on a regular basis. How's your perception of the world changed? What's your world view now? What's some stuff that you're thinking about that other people probably are not tapped into because of how much social commentary you do?
If you're asking me what's changed about me, I think being around Preach, having the opportunity to, it's also like my time on YouTube has been interesting, because I started really aggressively when I was around 26, and now I'm 32. That's been a really big transitional period in my life. I think I've become much more relaxed. I've just chilled out a lot more. I'm not as angry. I don't have as many issues. I'm in a much better place.
You're making a lot more money.
I mean, that's only been the last year and a half. Before that, I was still making 30, 40K a year. So you have to imagine the period where most of my change happened, I was still making the same amount of income. And I've been living on 30 to 40K most of my life, either working in the military, running my own business, doing all this stuff. It's only during the pandemic that things blew up, because people don't realize during the pandemic we went from 120K to 1.7 million. So people are like, oh, you guys are rich now, you guys changed. It's like, bro, that's only been the last year and a half. Like, what do you think? I went through 30 years of my life living one way, and then I got to 32 and now I'm a different human being. Like, they don't know me like that. But my homies who I've never changed. I still got the same friends from when I was poor to today. We still kick it. We can spend time. My family members, like, none of these people see me as changed, but everyone online is convinced I have. I'm just like, hey man, it's all
well,
good.
maybe it's not how people perceive you, but how has your worldview changed? Getting money.
Yeah, so to that point is like, because I've changed as a person in terms of being much more mellowed out, I'm much more reflective. I'm much more spending time listening, which is part of like why I can't stream, because I feel like I talk too much. Me personally, I can't do it because I have to spend a lot of time listening. Or sometimes, I don't know if you ever have this, Sneako. Sometimes I'll talk and I'll be mid-sentence and I'm like, wait, why am I still talking right now? Like, what the fuck am I even saying at the moment?
Yeah.
I have moments like that, and that's when I realize, like, oh, I might need to shut the fuck up and do some reflection. And people meet me in person sometimes, and they realize like I'm really quiet and I like prefer listening. And so I think that's like the biggest change. I'm just slower, you know. I just take my time a lot more, and I just spend more time listening to people. So I can see the ways, rather than being so antagonistic and sitting across from somebody, like, you're fucking wrong or whatever it is. I can spend time and be like, where do we agree here? Where's our common ground? Where do we disagree? And where can we get to the point of the shit? And so I'm much better at problem solving. And this is even something I reflected with my relationship with Preach. It's like there was a lot of turbulence business wise and through a work relationship initially, because conflict resolution wasn't something I was the best at. But over the years, having somebody you work with over that time, you have to learn a lot of really important life lessons. And it's taught me a lot in that regard. It's just like, I know how to step back and listen a lot more nowadays.
You know what happened to me when I stepped back and listened? Like I realized like most people don't think. Most people have nothing to say. Most people just echo the same stuff that you see online. Most people are virtue signaling, and like genuinely, like that's why I get so frustrated and I interrupt people, and I don't have that same thing where you like mid-sentence, like what the fuck am I talking about? I'm pretty like set in stone with my worldview. I genuinely think like I've taken the red pill. I see the truth of the world, and the red pill is bigger than just women. The red pill is realizing that we're all just pawns in this game. They're controlling us completely. And so because I follow that, and I don't see how anyone cannot see that like as a reality. Like the pharmaceutical industry, the banks, the government, everything is all a scam meant to manipulate and control us. So because I follow that, like I never find myself get off track. Like I stick to that because I don't see how that's just not the truth. That is the truth. We can't trust the government. There is brainwashing. Social media is bad for you. TikTok is ran by China, meant to manipulate people and make them all like change their gender and believe in nonsense. I understand. Once I realize that and I talk to people, I'm like, oh my God, these people have absolutely nothing original to say. They're just saying, so they just have to go, well, this is what I think about Trump. And well, I don't like a pro-life, pro-choice. It doesn't fucking matter what you think about pro-life, pro-choice. We have no effect. We can't change it. There's no point in voting. There's no point in putting BLM in your bio. The world is the way it is. And the only way we can act accordingly is taking our power back and fighting that.
I'd say this.
Yeah, we're in service of the world. The world isn't in service of us.
There's a point where you learn that a lot of things that you've been taught were lies. So, for example, in my case, I remember being pushed so heavily to go to school. This is before the internet was like popping. And I was a 17-year-old who hated academia. And my parents pressured me so much. My guidance counselor pressured me. I had good grades. I hated every second of being in school, going to school. And then I remember going to orientation day for university. They let you come in to see what university is like. And I walked in and I went to a lecture hall and I fell asleep. And I realized like, I can't do this. There's no way I'm paying money to go do this shit. This is not for me, but the whole world is constantly telling me. So I ended up just joining the military instead. My mom stopped talking to me, you know.
Me too.
And it was a tough period. Spent 2 years in the military. My third year, ended up leaving after that. And then had the money I had. Speaking to a lot of my friends from university, I saw how miserable they were. And 4 or 5 years later, what I ended up realizing is a lot of the stuff that I've been forced to accept as being true, like you need to go to school, you'll be a failure, all this stuff, turned out to be bullshit. And I was angry for a long time. And then I get to my latter years and, and talking with my parents and understanding, what I realized wasn't that these people were trying to feed me a lie.
They just cared about you.
Exactly. They were trying to feed me what they thought was
Which
right.
is a lie.
Hold on. It's not that they were lying to me.
They didn't know they were lying.
Okay, exactly. So
yes, that's why I'm angry. Because everything people believe in is
breathe. Bring it down.
Why bring it down?
Hold on. I understand your rage because I've been there. I just want you to hear me. Okay?
I hear you.
So when my parents are saying all this stuff, I'm realizing the intention that they came at me with, and it made me resent them a lot less because I understood the misconceptions that they were taught, right?
I understand that
and
too.
Hold on. So once I realized that, it kind of hit me that a lot of people who are doing wrong things to me, or maybe the way that society's structured in some ways are doing wrong things to me, isn't necessarily because they have evil intentions. Sometimes
that's obvious. There's some obvious stuff. I know that because everybody's brainwashed. It's not their fault they make no sense. They tell us to make no sense. So I'm trying to wake people the fuck up. Everything you believe in is a lie. The government doesn't care about you. School is a scam. All the fucking history books are lies. We need to wake up and stop letting them control us. I'm not mad at my parents. I'm mad at the fucking system. I'm not mad at the dumb girl who believes in this nonsense. I'm mad at the people who brainwashed them in the first place. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than just the people in your circle. It's the whole thing.
Right. I had the luxury of working with people who were basically people who worked with kids who were at risk. Right. These were government officials, paid for. They came through the program. They would help young kids try to get into good families and stuff. And I would witness some branches of the government, such as these ones, do everything in their fucking power to make sure that these kids who are at risk, who had nobody, get good things. I had the time, I was an attaché with a mailing company, which was set up by the government. And I realized how hard these people worked for some of the stuff that they did. And how they really they're regular people who just happen to work for the government. What I'm trying to tell you is, yes, in some ways, our government or politicians are absolutely corrupt. But there's some aspects of the government.
All of them.
Okay. There's some branches of the government who really do try to do right by you and try to do good things by you.
The pawns, but everybody in control does not give a fuck about us, Abba.
I don't believe that. I don't
Name
believe that.
one
I don't believe that.
politician.
I don't believe that. Hold on. I don't believe that. We have some right here locally in Montreal.
Locally?
Relax, man. I do a lot of stuff within the community that I live in. Okay, I'm involved with some people. We set up community centers. We set up stuff like that. Really important stuff that's important to me. We work with government officials who help us get the funding. What I'm trying to tell you is I understand your displeasure. I understand the fact that you're like, man, the government's fucking up all this stuff. What I'm trying to tell you is that there are still people that you can work with that can do some change locally. What I think is, hold up. Breathe. I think people are so terminally online that they look at these problems on the whole and they're looking at the canvas, not realizing there's a small picture right in front of them.
Okay.
If you spend so much time online trying to solve the world issues, what you end up realizing is you can do nothing because the problem is too expensive. But if most of us focus on the shit happen in our communities, there's a lot more that we can tangibly do to make a world a better place. And I'm just going to finish on this last point, okay? I was very fortunate that when I was a young man, I had somebody who wanted to help me at a really pivotal point in my life, okay? Somebody who worked in the government. Now, when this person helped me, they didn't understand the kind of influence I would later have later on. But they unintentionally, by focusing on their community, helped breed somebody who in the future can help people on a larger scale. I think too many people are so busy to be like, oh my God, there's a typhoon in Taiwan. Oh my God, Sri Lanka's going underwater. There's riots in Tibet. All this stuff. It's like, bro, you don't even know what's happening across the street. You ain't been to your local community center to volunteer for 1 hour. People are spending so much time consuming everything everywhere, they forgot to just be in their own fucking house. So go deal with your family. That's why Jordan Peterson says, go clean your fucking room, okay? They're saying these things because we're always taking a global approach to everything, when really you just got to slow some things down. So that's
But from the top, they're trying to ruin the home. Divorce rates are at an all-time high. They're telling us to stay inside. Even if we like go clean up the fucking trash on a beach, then they tell you to quarantine. Then they tell you to stay inside. Ultimately, like, yes, you could do local stuff, but the top powers have more control. And like, yeah, okay, your local politicians, blah, 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 the comptroller of Montreal, sure, but they don't have any power in the large scale. The people who control us the most have all of the money. Like, the local stuff going on, like, it has a minor effect on what's really happening. And I'm pissed off that the top people control us more than anything. And people don't realize that. So I'm trying to talk to the people on the stream and tell them what's actually happening. Because people are like, well, the mayor of Wisconsin, bro, who gives a fuck? They don't have any power.
Here's my challenge to you. Go get involved in local initiatives, whether it be your community center. Go do some of that shit. Okay, go work with those kids who are at risk. Go do that. Stream it, film it. I don't care what you got to do. Get permission, do whatever. Do it for a short period of time, and then come talk to me. And if you really felt nothing about that, if you really felt like you didn't influence none of these motherfuckers' lives, or didn't do something for you, or you didn't feel like it didn't matter after that, then I'll concede the point.
See, now you're doing it, not a problem. You're helping it so that you feel good about yourself for volunteering. I did a good thing today. The problem doesn't change. We're all brainwashed. Yes, you feel good because you got a volunteer sticker and you made some soup for homeless people, but the shit is still happening. They're taking more and more control. And what they're going to do is tell us to stay inside again. Everyone's going to be scared, and we're all going to be shaming each other, and they're going to keep trying to ruin the home by making these women unwifeable and making the men sad. There's a bigger problem going on than soup for homeless people.
I feel like if you do that at a school,
I can't speak to what you've experienced. I'm gonna just share one personal thing. That's I've had the luxury of mentoring somebody who, from suicide attempts, has gotten their life back together. They still struggle, but we keep in touch and we go through that process. You know, little things like that. Do I do this for me? I'm sure some portion of it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
But I can't deny that I'm so happy just for them. Even if I never got to see them again, even if I didn't get any updates, just knowing that they good, that I think is important. I think community, helping others, to me, there's just nothing. YouTube is cool because in a sense I get to make content and people message me, and that's great. But it doesn't feel nearly as intimate or as impactful as the people.
It doesn't feel. You're talking about like how you feel, but it does not solve the bigger problem that's going on. And it makes you feel good that you mentor people, stuff like that. But that's one person compared to all the population that's getting brainwashed every single day.
And imagine if every one of us tried to make an effort to help one or two people. You're looking at it as like, I'm trying to fix the world. Nico, you can't fix the world. I can wake up as many people as possible. You think you can, and one day you're gonna realize you can't fix the world. I got 1 billion views on TikTok in a week. It's okay. Hold on. I'm gonna finish. And you're convinced you can. And listen, maybe if you're able to do it, then I'm wrong, and you were right all along. I would much rather convince people to just take one step rather than tell them wake up tomorrow and run a marathon. My goal is simply like, help the people around you. Take care of your family, take care of friends, do whatever you can. And if you could do at least that much, then if you got enough, help more people.
That sounds good, but wait till the next pandemic when we can't even go to the shelter because we got to stay inside. When they tell us to quarantine and we can't even mentor the kid because then you're at risk and we got to stop the spread. They don't want us to do that.
Okay.
There's something bigger going on. They control all of people like that. Everybody gets manipulated by their phone in a second. So what we can do, the power we have on social media, is to tell them the truth so people wake the fuck up. You're being lied to. The whole system is designed to make you fail. Mm-hmm. To me, that feels better than like, giving a homeless guy some soup. That's one guy versus like people like, oh my God, I didn't realize this.
Okay. I get that. And I feel like if you feel like that stuff is not valuable, then...
It is valuable. It is valuable, but then they're going to tell you to stay inside and you can't do that shit no more.
Hey man, this pandemic stuff. But I'll leave on this note.
It's going to happen again.
This is my last point. To anybody listening, Sneako, whoever it might be, if you guys get the opportunity, maybe it's not just giving soup to some random person, but if you guys have something you can do consistently and try to help out within your own communities, I'd just volunteer to do it. I know it sounds crazy. I know you're like, why would I take the time to do it?
It doesn't sound crazy, but I think
I think there's nothing wrong with doing it for yourself. I don't care personally. I don't give a fuck if people donate $100,000 because it makes them feel good. If you help out people with that $100,000, the people you help out don't give a fuck if you did it because it feels good or whatever. I'm not one of these people who believe that altruism has to be done because you're a fucking saint. Help people if you can. And if you did it, fantastic. I'm not going to question the reasons why. If you want to do it because it makes you feel better, I don't give a fuck. The kid and the people you're going to help are going to be grateful regardless. So if you guys get an opportunity, be it your friends, be it your family, just have opportunity to support the people around you. That's what I would encourage, because not only is it tangible, but you're going to see the progress of the little things that you do. And if you get to be good at that and you got that down pat, then maybe expand beyond that, as some of my friends do within our community. And I think that shit is meaningful, even if you don't, Sneako.
You don't think that you're ignoring a bigger problem to some extent by taking that approach?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think what you're doing in these kind of circumstances is you're focusing on what's in front of you and what matters. You just think that what matters is different from me. And we can agree to disagree.
No, I agree that matters too. But I think that taking that approach is a smaller impact than what we can do with the platforms we have. We can wake people the fuck up, man.
I just want you to appreciate. Earlier we spoke and I said, you don't need to be rich to be happy. And you semi-agree, but you try to encourage everybody to be rich. Your mindset translates directly to this. I'm saying, guys, help on a small scale. You don't have to be rich. You guys can do it on your whatever you got, okay? And you're saying, get big, get big, get big. I'm just saying, not everyone's going to be able to get big, and not everyone needs to. Not everyone's got the same size shoulders.
That doesn't
Everybody
piss you off
handles.
That people at the top get to fly all over, do whatever the fuck they want, while we just give soup to one homeless guy, and they live the life that they want, and they control and manipulate us to the extent that we have no idea about.
Sneako, this might shock you. Irrespective of how much money I make, I spend the exact same amount of money every year. I'm not somebody who needs to spend to be happy. I'm chill.
It's not about the spending.
But that's what I'm trying to get to. So you ask me, do I get upset when I see people in fucking jets and shit like that? I'm like, I want that. That's not me.
It's not about that they have jets. It's that we stay inside and do nothing and quarantine while they laugh at us for wearing a mask inside a restaurant.
Okay. My apologies. I didn't listen. When
it's not about the fact that they have a jet. It's the fact that they do what the fuck they want.
Yes.
We are all pawns and have no control.
Yes. If you're asking me if I think it's absolutely unfair that people who have power are telling us rules that they're themselves not following, absolutely, I agree.
Okay.
I agree with you. Cool.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
All right, man. It's always a pleasure talking, man. Peace.
Talk to you soon.
Great conversation. Why you look so tight?
WL chat. What'd you think? You fucking
W. Dub. Yo.
Boy, let's take a shower, dog. You stink.
Damn. I come back to bullying like this?
Hey, you stink as heck. Bro, you polluted my room. Fuck up my room. What?
What'd you think? There were some donos, but I wasn't trying to read the chat. I was trying to focus up on his I was trying to focus up on what he was saying.
They got so many damn groups now. I don't know. Okay, keep it.
You can get into these reactions now. Talk to me. Post game interview. Good convo. Did I interrupt him too much? He talked a lot more than me. Everyone's like saying, "Go breathe," but he was talking way more than me. I let him talk. People come like, and they go on they talk for like 3 hours, and I'm the bad guy if I want to interrupt on my stream, but it's fine.
Jay might be listening to that crap. I think he do.
Listening to the ones. Is he in the chat?
Jalen.
Yo.
You listen to house music?
I listen to it from time to time.
You listen to the oons?
I was definitely get the fuck out of here. I was listening. He was talking for 60%, 70% of that conversation. I listened. Just because people
exactly. That's why nobody like
10 hours doesn't mean I don't listen.
Because y'all haven't caught on.
He said the new Drake album is house music.
I'm not surprised. That's his lifestyle show.
Maybe I'm really.
That's what I know, and I want.
Maybe I'm really.
These are the five. He said, Abba don't care about society. He completely don't care if evil takes over. Keep speaking the truth, Sneako. No truth, he will suffer a mental health problems. I think that, in my opinion, it's more important to talk about the bigger issues than to take it past.
Huh?
You gotta mention the last
I'm just saying, look at the man. It's not a white baby.
Hi. So this is how you guys doing?
I mean, his mom helps out with that.
department.
All right, I gotta go.
So, what about?
I'm sorry, y'all boys. Y'all might have not heard me. We're about to see Joe.
You're doing great.
This was the very first episode of the Joe Rogan Experience all the way back in 2009. At the time, only around 100 people were watching live.
Nobody's watching this. I think we have 10 people in here.
Nah.
Does it show 113 already? Wow. Okay. This is like 113 people is like a show at a comedy club. Now I feel pressure.
A little over 10 years later, this tiny little podcast full of swearing, politically incorrect jokes that wouldn't fly today, and anything and everything Joe Rogan was interested in, would not only become the biggest podcast in the world, but the most valuable at $100 million after signing with Spotify recently. But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is that before the podcast was even a thing, and still to this day, Joe Rogan has had one of the most diverse careers any major influencers have ever had. A career spanning martial arts as a Taekwondo champion, TV with News Radio and Fear Factor, commentating for the UFC to stand-up comedy, and of course the Joe Rogan Experience. So let's take a look at the meteoric and very diverse career of who's gotta be one of the most influential figures of our time, Joe Rogan.
Okay, there is no competition here. Joe's the guy when it comes down to podcasts.
Jamie, pull it up.
Just pull it up, Jamie.
I'm curious about you because you're such a strange character in the most interesting of ways.
I am a moron.
I'm doing intermittent fasting, only eating elk while in the sauna.
We went to see Joe Rogan and he hates gays and cats. I am currently blogging about it.
Joe Rogan has done nearly 700 episodes with actors. So if you love movies like me and probably Joe, you've probably ran into a problem like this before. You search for a movie you want to watch, but Netflix doesn't have it. Well, Netflix probably does have. He moved around a lot, so he never had any childhood.
What are you doing to me?
Joseph James Rogan didn't have the worst childhood ever, but it also wasn't that great according to him. He moved around a lot, so he never had any early childhood friends. He was always the new kid, and since he wasn't all that big of a kid, he got picked on. Born in New Jersey into a tumultuous household where his parents were fighting all the time, once his mom divorced
Niggas born in New Jersey are crazy.
his dad and they escaped New Jersey at age 7, Joe described it as a relief.
Well, it was a tumultuous time period for me. My parents were always fighting, and it wasn't a good time. So when we escaped New Jersey, it was a relief.
From age 7 and on, Joe would never talk to his biological dad again to this day.
He's still alive, and his name's Joe Rogan, which is even crazier.
What the
He was nice to me. He just wasn't very nice to my mother. They had a very bad relationship.
From there, his mom married his stepdad and they moved to San Francisco. This was at the height of the Vietnam War, so Joe went from having a cop as a dad in New Jersey to having a hippie as a dad in Hippie Central. After moving to Florida at around age 11, Joe and his family moved to Boston at age 13, where he would spend the next 11 years of his life. Boston is where Joe really grew up during his developmental years, and it would be where the Joe Rogan we know today really takes form. Growing up in a troubled household, Joe Rogan developed an extremely obsessive personality. He was very interested in what he was interested in, and very uninterested in people telling him what to do. This is something that would play a major role in his future success. At the same time, he always felt like a loser. He was always afraid of the bullies that picked on him. But that would all soon change at around age 14 to 15. One day he was leaving a Red Sox game in Boston, but the line for the train was too long. So him and his friend decided to check out the Jae Hung Kim Taekwondo Institute.
And so I walked up to the top of the stairs, and I heard this crazy sound of this, what it turned out to be this man kicking this bag and slamming his heel into this bag and having the chain snap and rattle. I couldn't believe a person could do that. I'd never seen anybody kick something so hard in real life, anybody that had such incredible martial arts skill like this guy did, John Lee.
After that, he was there the next day.
I mean, here I am devoting most of my time to trying to get really good at knocking people unconscious. I mean, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to separate people from their consciousness. I was doing my best every day to get good at that.
This was the first thing in Joe's life where he didn't feel like a loser. Joe's obsessiveness was 100% directed at training and fighting.
What do you think it is?
Go get water. I can't even lie. I had went to go get water. That bit's so good, man.
About you that enables you to zero in on something like that to the exclusion of everything else?
I don't know. I mean, I think some of it has to be attributed to the unhappiness of my childhood. That when I would find something that I did get some joy out of, I would just concentrate all in on that.
As any martial artist will tell you, there's something truly liberating about being capable of violence, and knowing that you can probably handle yourself if poop went down in most situations, and aligning yourself with the more violent roots of our nature. You look at the world differently, you carry yourself differently.
Box, you know what I'm saying? This is a call again. If my boys in the box, let's get ready.
Yourself with the more violent roots, probably handle yourself if poop went down in most situations, and aligning yourself with the more violent roots of our nature. You look at the world differently. You carry yourself differently. And that's exactly what happened to Joe. He went from being the unconfident kid that avoided conflict to a taekwondo fighter.
I became someone who I would be afraid of. You know, I became the opposite of what I was.
Needless to say, bullying was never a problem anymore. He very quickly got the keys to the studio and was soon teaching classes in exchange for free training. Within 2 years, he earned his black belt, won the state championships at 18, and for the next 3 years straight, started competing all over the country and won the US Open Championship at 19 as a lightweight, then as a middleweight, and then as a heavyweight, which earned him the Grand Championship.
There's a lot of violence in me for sure. I don't know if it's genetic or learned or it's because
I thought it was gonna be. All right, Jay. Let me go Valandis now. All right, so apparently Valandis came out with this new video. You know what I'm saying? Valandis has been one of the goats of the photography in the past couple years. You know what I'm saying? He's really came out here and killed shit. So I wanted you to put y'all on because I feel like some of my niggas don't really know what he be on. Apparently he directed this new Baby Samu video. We're gonna dissect some of the shots.
I'm so fucking rich.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm so fucking rich. I'm on your rich, babe. AMG my bills, I'm rich as hell. It's time to Bentley me. Bitch, I feel like Giannis. This the finals. I drop.
Alright, come on with the Illuminati shit now. Come on, man.
50.
I mean, I know. You know.
Every day I wake up, put it on, these hoes be digging me. I have my niggas spin right now, that's just a kid in me. I get bored and burn out of traffic, this a SRT, you ain't here.
I'm not doing the video justice, it's at 720, bro. Y'all gotta see this at 1080 at least, you know what I'm saying? Should I put it up higher? Should I put it up higher? Should I give y'all? Nah, I'm gonna give y'all 40, buddy. Y'all not gonna see it this good?
I'm the richest nigga out my hood, I feel like Master P. I'm the richest nigga out my hood, I might go buy.
The lighting is just crazy. Yeah, this nigga know what he doing for real, bro. The blue, the red. Who designed this?
Niggas know I'm sipping acorn, some of us sipping green. I know some niggas who ain't even sipping, them they color beans. I'm that nigga after the transaction signed off the screen. Money don't make me mad, that money don't make me mad, that money don't make me mad. I'm like, y'all rich so fast. That money don't make me mad, that money don't make me mad, that money don't make me mad. I'm so that money don't make me mad, that money don't.
Oh my god.
Make me mad, that money don't. I'm like, y'all rich fast. That money don't make me mad, that money don't make me mad. That money don't make me mad. I'm like, y'all rich so fast. 14.
Yo. This is clean as fuck.
I got 50 pair, these are Mary Jean. I be buying guns just because, give them to the team. When I sip, I pull out the paint. I don't measure lean, all I did was fuck her one time. She act like a fiend, I'm so dumb, I get out the window when I'm driving. This bitch supercharged, so when I hit it, it be sliding. These niggas lame as hell, speaking on me, but they hiding. Put a Cuban on your head, lil' bro got it, now he ice. Money don't make me mad, that money don't make me mad, that money don't make me mad. That money don't make me mad, that money don't make me mad, that money don't make me mad.
this one.
Friends.
I mean, I hope I did it for YouTube. It don't really matter for Twitch. It's just kind of annoying. Bro, what?
You acting like, hold on. You moving like you wasn't talking a few months ago, bro. I'm not about to talk to you over the internet, gang.
Oh, they're gonna meet up and
act like we don't got. We got niggas in Florida too. Yo, Jack, we got in Florida, Jack.
Josh.
We got niggas in Florida too, man. Yo. My nigga Ray said he'll beat your.
I'll beat that nigga ass.
Yo, my Josh said you try to do anything with me, he gonna beat your. And my Silky, he said he will beat your ass too. I call him a lot of. You are?
Yo.
He said he'll beat all y'all niggas.
I'ma slide too.
You understand me, nigga?
Hold on.
You wanna go?
Answer, Kai, answer. I'ma slide.
Oh yeah, he live. We on him. Like this is chat, y'all don't understand, bro.
I'ma slide. Fuck it.
This is comedy to me. I like this.
Oh, he's gonna watch this live, I think. Hold on.
Wait, is he live or not? In GTA, of course. In GTA, I want to do this all in GTA. In GTA, it's fire. In GTA, I got Rage in GTA. I got Silky in GTA. I got a lot of people in GTA.
Hey,
now when I got into this GTA
Kai. Listen, bro. I'll slide too, bro. I got you. I know. Yeah, I'll slide on my slime. You know I got you.
I know.
Yeah, I'll slide, bro. I got you.
In GTA, we gonna do whatever it means possible.
No, in IRL. But I'll slide, Kai.
Oh, you gonna slide?
I swear to God, I'll slide. I'll spin the block, whatever you want.
Bet.
All right. Try to let him know.
I'll slide, Kai. Oh, you gonna slide?
I swear to God, I'll slide.
Bet.
Spin the block, whatever you want.
Bet. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, well, I don't wanna. You feel what I'm saying, chat? Like, I'm not gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying, chat? You gotta understand, bro. How you mad? Cause how you mad? Cause you on AMP dick though.
Wait, whatever happened,
What
chat?
is you mad for?
How the beef
Now
start?
niggas get a little response and you don't know how to act. Oh, I don't know who this dude is. Nigga, what are you talking about, nigga? You mentioned me 10 months ago. You know exactly.
Yo. If y'all in the same universe, y'all gonna stop with this cap shit. Y'all know each other.
Who I am, nigga. Fuck is you talking?
You know who Kai is. This nigga's up. This nigga's up. You know exactly who he is. I'm on his dick right now. I can't even lie. I'm on it.
Come on, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Exactly who I am. If you wanna talk to me, you gonna join this motherfucking Discord and we gonna talk.
Ooh, I wanna see this.
Fuck is you talking?
All right, everyone get your lotion ready.
Oh yeah.
Like, talk about this 11s and 10-year-olds in here. Fuck, join the Discord, nigga. Fuck, you was a good, bro. Honestly speaking, you was a good fucking boy, man. You was a good kid.
Yo.
You feel me? I love the content. The content's amazing. You going around taking over cities is amazing until you try to set up my boy Cash. That was a little corny. Unsubscribe. Straight banning, man. Then you try to go for my boy D-Block too.
He went for me too.
You try to violate too.
He did to me too. He tried to say I did shit with kids. Here, oh wait, Kai.
Oh God.
I didn't though.
He didn't always try to. Hey, shut your ass up.
Why are you guys putting question marks?
Bro,
he did. On God he did, chat. On God he did.
Let's not act like that, bro. Unfortunately, you was talking shit. You got put in a diss track and you mad. You a grown ass man beefing with a 20-year-old. Who you fighting? The Teen Titans?
Hey Kai. Also, he tried to accuse me of being a pedophile.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Who's Kai? Who's kind he dies, bro?
I don't agree with that, bro. Okay?
I'm not trying to do this.
Okay, I don't agree with that, bro.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Now, this is very. Are you guys gonna get a Discord call?
Bro, I'm telling him, yeah, make one, and I'm gonna talk to that nigga. I'm gonna tell him about himself, bro. I'm not serious right now. I'm not trying to be serious. What the word, man? What we doing?
All right, Kai, listen, bro. Just whenever you need me to spin or slide, I got you. Okay, for D block for AMP. D block.
Yeah,
yep.
Got you.
For D block.
Bet. Yeah, got you. Like, bro, like, stop talking about me, bro. Stop talking about my niggas. This shit would have never happened if you wasn't talking about my niggas. I don't even know how my niggas got, cause I know my niggas, right? Chat, my niggas.
I'm gonna DM Nick right now and saying I'm sorry, bro. I have to slide.
All these AMP niggas mind their business. How the fuck do we end up in your name?
Yo!
He called us out of nowhere.
Yo, chat. Nick Briz just DM'd me and said, I'm posting everywhere. I've been gathering receipts for the last 6 months. Watch this. Yo, he's weird. Yo. He's watching. He's so weird. Yo. He's hawking.
What a goofy ass nigga.
Yo. Yo. What the fuck?
I mean, that's kind of funny.
What do you mean GG? Yeah, bro. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. He has receipts of me doing weird shit. Yeah, bro. Real weird shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Aiden called his ass quick as fuck.
Listen, Nick, I'm sorry, bro, but I have to slide for my mans. I have to, bro. And you did accuse me of being a pedo. You did, bro. You did. Listen, I gotta slide. I have to. Oh shit.
I guess he's in a fucking Twitch talking about me right now. I haven't said shit about
That's
this dude,
cap,
y'all. Haven't said a fucking word about homie.
No!
So, if you just want to keep talking about me, bro, I don't really know what to say, man, because I haven't said a fucking word about dude, bro.
That's cap.
So that's why I want to go on live, just let y'all know. I haven't said shit about this.
I ain't gonna lie, Briz, you look a little rough, bro. Damn, you look rough,
Press
man.
play. He does something.
Damn.
That I can't say,
What are you
because...
doing? What are you doing?
Dude.
Oh, you're on Twitch.
But he just want to keep talking
Don't
about
say
me, man,
ironic, chat. Don't
I
do
guess
it.
just let him talk about me, bro. If you want to talk...
Shit, I'm on...
If he wants to talk, tell him come on Instagram and we'll go on live because we don't do that Twitch shit.
Bro, it's the same-
11, 12-year-old kid.
Whoa, how old are y'all, chat? How old are y'all? Whoa.
Yeah,
How old are y'all,
what?
Chat, you gonna let him talk to you like that? How old are y'all, nigga? Tell this nigga, bro. Yeah.
Yo.
You can get
Yeah,
restream
nigga.
everywhere, nigga. You can get stream everywhere.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's the same thing on IG
It's
Live.
not 11, 12-year-olds, nigga. Fuck, nigga. What you talking about, nigga?
It might be more just on Instagram.
Nah, dead ass though. Like, come on.
Kai, why am I dick word? Why am I dick word?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Kids, you know what I mean? So, the 13-year-olds on Twitch.
Yo, bro, you couldn't even spell my name right, though.
Kai, press
Kai
play,
Sinet.
bro.
What the fuck is a Kai Sinet? My name is Kai Sinet.
Kai!
Nigga.
Come on Instagram, bro. We can talk on live, bro. You
Don't.
know what I mean? Haven't said shit about you.
Don't.
You keep talking about me. Don't know why you're talking about me. Haven't said a word about you.
You scared?
But if you want to talk, bro, then come on Instagram, bro. And let's get on live on here. And you can let me know what's up and what the problem is. And we can take it from there. So let me know what's up, bro. And trust me, when Amps in Florida, we'll be pulling up for sure. I haven't...
Oh, my God.
Damn.
Yo, like, what's up? Like, yo, Phantom. Like, I don't even know if his Phantom is still in here, but this is a joke. This is hilarious. I'm gonna pull up in the live so his shit could go from 3,000 to 70,000 like the Mafia not deep, chat.
Oh, okay.
So his shit could go from 3,000 to 70,000 like the Mafia ain't deep, nigga.
Pull up, man. Yo, little laugh.
Hold on, watch this, Aiden. What the fuck? You're tripping out. That's all been dead for so long. I just don't understand, but I have to do what I have to do now. Nick, no! Don't expose me! Don't you dare fucking do it! Don't fucking do it! Please!
I knew he was touching kids, bro.
Oh, don't ruin me, Nick! No! Guys, obviously there's no fucking proof, okay? There's literally nothing, bro. Listen, just... Bro, I'm playing along with it.
That shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't
Bro,
do that.
Pammy's Milk... Why is that your name? Pammy's Milkers!
Bad look.
Bro!
It's a bad look, and I don't want you...
serious problem going on, and we don't talk about it because it's like, well, you could go volunteer in the
Wait.
Don't talk about it because it's like, well, you could go volunteer in the
good. Yo. Hold on. Yo, his legs are crazy. What are we gonna get into, chat? What are we gonna get into? I had some other shit queued up. Let me see if it's in the library. I don't know why it's not here. I think I have 2 YouTube pages. Let me see where this is. Oh yeah, I was watching that. Riz. Boom boom. Alright. And then I was watching one more thing. Damn, I wanted to react to something else, but where was it, bro? Where was it, bro? I'm folding. I'm folding. I'm gonna see bullshit, to be honest. I honestly might just start, let me see what Sneako's on. History. I might just get on Bioshock now, to be honest. Yeah, cause I'm trying to see. Is it on my watch later? Yeah. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see this, and then we could probably play Bioshock after. Where did I put my phone? Is this up, chat? You can't hear me?
In July 2022, if you bought something from the online clothing giant Shein, you might have spotted something startling on the clothing tag. Do not dry clean due to water-saving technology. Need your help. Washing with the soft detergent the first time. Wait, what? Need your help? You do a double take and realize that yes, that is definitely a sweatshop worker in China crying out for help. And then you discover you're not alone. Tons of people have been finding these messages for help on the labels of their Shein clothes, and people were freaking out. It turns out the low prices might be too good to be true after all. But then just as people started to really panic, the entire story gets debunked as a hoax.
It shows a woman from Michigan in the United States that found this "Help Me" sign in a package from an underwear company located in the Philippines. Now, Matthew, although we're still not sure whether this "Help Me" sign was a real cry for help or not, certainly not related to Shein, the Chinese clothing company accused of forced labor in the video.
Everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Now that everyone can go back to shopping on Shein.
Am I better than the video?
But even though the story was a hoax, the sad part is that it's probably not far from the truth. This little hoax is a parody of the bigger problem of fast fashion. Fast fashion is basically peak hyper-consumerism, where the average piece of clothes in America is worth just 7 times.
Because I could have done reacting to shit. That's hot. Oh, you're not in the Discord. Well, let me watch this last video and I'm gonna get on Bioshock.
While Americans buy an average of 68 items of clothing every single year. And all of this means one thing: money. A lot of money.
Coaching. We're making money, 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 money.
But to make this fast fashion machine operate, you need some ruthless, heartless business practices. And at the top of it all is Shein, the most powerful secretive fashion company in the world that is bigger than Amazon. My name is Jake Tran. I make documentaries on money, power, war, and crime in my team.
Volume 2 low.
If you want to win $1,000 cash, you just have to
Man,
be following
I'm
me
not
at Jake
trying to
Tran.
see this ad, bro.
Frames the pursuit of any creative endeavor
This is how they
as
get
a war
you.
they have to fight tooth and nail with. It's insanely inspirational, and this audiobook is only 2.5 hours long. And the best part is that you can listen to this audiobook for free right now by signing up for Audible, so you have no excuse to not check this out.
Thank you,
Audible
Chris.
is a super
I might
easy
just
sell
leave
for
it
me
at.
because I've been using them for over 4 years
Yo,
now. Their entire catalog, and that
he has 2 ads in this shit. No
500,
way.
500. Again, that's audible.com/JK.
Okay. Oh, okay. Kill my internet. Yeah, kill my internet.
Seemed to blow up overnight.
Oh, I
What
know
was
why.
once an unknown company suddenly started popping up all over
Your video
Instagram,
don't need to be at
TikTok.
that high
It was even
resolution, my guy.
being promoted by
It made
huge
sense for the
influencers and
Volandis, but you.
celebrities like Lil Nas X and Katy Perry. In just a few short months, the Shein Instagram account had over 25 million followers. And before you knew it, you couldn't go a day without seeing a video of someone unpacking a
Y'all don't
massive
need to see me
bag
right
of
now.
clothes
I'll have to
and
be a little
happily
shirtless.
captioning
Shit.
Shein haul. Each one of those videos attracted millions of viewers who were quickly converted into devoted Shein customers, all in less than a minute. But how? How had this no-name, no-clout company just appeared out of nowhere and taken over online shopping? Well, to find out, you'll have to go right back to the start of Shein. Back when its creator, Yang Tian Chris Xu, started a drop shipping business called Sheinside. But here's the thing. Looking into Chris Xu's past is kinda problematic. He's pretty much the stereotype of a mysterious, behind-the-scenes CEO. He's so elusive that you can only find a few photos of him on the internet. But here's what we do know. According to a local Chinese media report, Yang Tianxiu was born in 1984 in the Shandong province of China. Even though his parents were poor farmers, they placed huge importance on education. Yang Tian wanted to live up to his family's expectations. So, he worked hard in high school and eventually went off to college at Qingdao University of Science and Technology. There, he split his time between studying and working part-time, before finally landing a job where he was in charge of search engine optimization, SEO, for a company. SEO is sort of like a hack businesses and websites use to rank higher in Google search results. If your website has great SEO,
Alright, I'm back.
it will probably be somewhere on the first page of search results. So, when you
Had to make some adjustments to the setup.
search best places to eat in New York City, the websites that use the best SEO practices will be the first thing you see. In a nutshell, Xu was in charge of making sure the company's website was being found by people on the internet, even people who weren't really looking for them. The job made him an expert on SEO and getting people to click on and visit websites, a skill that would come in handy just a few years later when he finally struck out on his own. In 2008, Xu quit his job to help create a new company called Nanjing Dianwei Information Technology. At first, they were in the market for anything that could be made cheaply in China and sold overseas. Cell phones, kitchen supplies, pens, sunglasses, anything. But in 2009, it all changed. Yang Tian's fiancé had
When the Fire Nation attacked. Oh.
been desperately searching for a wedding dress. When he saw how big a deal it was to find a gown for their special day, he had an idea, switching the business's focus to women's apparel. The ball got rolling pretty fast. Xu changed the company's name to Sheinside to reflect their new niche in 2011, and by 2015, they dropped the side.
That transition was sexy as fuck, wasn't it?
Today, Xu wanted the name to be easier.
That shit was sexy as hell, Chris. I know you fuck with it.
Way more attractive to search engines. It was right around this time that the company really
That shit was I know you saw that shit.
That wasn't enough. Xu wanted to take Shein global. But to do that, he would have to compete with established
I'm gonna have
fast
it crack
fashion
like this.
brands like H&M and Zara. If Shein was going to stand out and take over the fast fashion industry, it was going to have to
find a way to corrupt our minds, yes.
formulate a new business model that would leave its competitors in the dust.
Find a way to get into our system. I've been listening while I've been doing shit, you know what I'm saying? They're planning, you know, they're being looked up while we're not even trying to look for them. That's some crazy ass shit.
Right out of the bat, Shein was very different from its fast fashion competitors.
But I'm done with this video, I can't lie. I kinda wanna play Bioshock now. I haven't played the game in a minute, yo. Like, yo, I haven't played that shit in a minute. Let me see what Bernard's doing right now. Yo. Bernard. Oh, okay, he's sampling right now. Alright. Let me get in a Bioshock, dog. Oh my god, I haven't played this shit since, like, forever. I actually never played this. I think I played it once when I was a kid, but I never played it to completion or beat it. I kind of just know some of what happens. Man, I know what really happens. Ooh. But it's been a long time, so it might be a good. I wanted to help set up your restream, Chris. So make sure that before you go to bed, I can help you do that, please. Please, 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 please. Is this game gonna start? Like, what the fuck is going on? My PC, hey, my PC ain't that bad now. It can load. It can boot up this game, right? No, you're trolling me. Oh, okay. Oh. Let me tell you something. I was about to be like, what the fuck? I was about to cry, man. Alright. I'm gonna play some music. I don't know why I haven't played. Alright, y'all should be able to barely hear that. Bruh. What are they doing right now? I gotta occupy y'all with some stupid shit because this game is taking so fucking long, even though it said it was ready. Let me show you what I go through. I don't even get to fucking play the game though. This is just stupidity. I gotta sit here just stupidly. Ooh. Hold on, let me fix some shit on my end, bro. Oh, hold on. Hey. Hold on, I might have found. You just gotta click. Okay, I gotta fix. Hold on. All right, I just gotta fix up some more shit. It's pretty fixed though. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off because it's demersing me. It's demersing me. I'm pretty sure the game louder did a bit right though. Yeah, I know that shit loud as fuck. Alright. It looks like I'm doing the most, but trust me. My game be tripping, so I gotta make sure I get everything. Alright. What should we play on? With dark gray box. Am I tripping right now? Every bullet counts. It sounds like my type of game.
They told me, son.
Whoa! No subtitles?
You were born to do
Gen Z. I'm sorry. Hold on. Damn.
You know what? They were right.
This is how they started, This is how whatchamacallit started before us. We gotta make it a little scary time. Hold on. To get really immersed, bro. Fuck it, bro. You barely need to see me right now. Alright, I gotta turn this up so I could be in it. I can't lie. If it's too loud, fuck it. I'm here. Nah, it's too loud. Where the fuck? Oh god. Let me check. Oh, okay, I'm going to this tower. This is the same one from Infinite, no? There was nothing else. Okay. Ah, shit. No gods or kings, only man. In what country is there a place for people like me? Well, who are you? Okay. We're going to Atlantis. 18 fathoms. What the fuck? Fire your fingertips. Incinerate?
I am
What?
Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question.
Yes, hold on. You might need subtitles. Oh wait, do they have subtitles? I thought. What did?
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone.
Ooh.
I rejected those answers. Instead,
Ooh,
I
oh.
chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture.
Oh. Ooh.
City where the artist would not fear censor.
This shit is crazy.
Morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small.
I have not been to Rapture in.
Sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
I don't think I ever played this game. I remember the characters, but I don't think I played it. Fleet Hall. This shit looks sexy. Andrew Ryan was 2 weeks only. Oh, okay. Thought we were gonna have to knock someone out. If you know what I mean. I'm on the PC. Why is there so much loading screens? Ooh, God. Got him right in the dick. Ooh. Got it. Bro, there's no one in here. Relax, bro. Bro, she's thirsty, bro. Okay.
Keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
Okay.
Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the
I already took a deep breath. How'd you know?
We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
Where I want to draw out of hiding. You shouldn't have come. Why? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's gotta go. I thought it was. Why wouldn't they put the dialogue on before, bro? They're fucking crazy, yo. Attention. Like, I don't need to say the art. The words coming out of the art like that.
Just a bit border. How do you like that, mister?
Get her ass.
Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something?
Would you kindly?
Johnny M before they... Goddamn splicers.
Oh, okay. I'm tripping. Whoa, 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 whoa. I jumped that shit, boy. Oh, okay, wait, whoa, whoa. Come on, man. I jumped it. Oh, yeah, come here. I ain't no pussy. Whoa, whoa. Hold on. Weave. Ah. 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 Got him. He almost took me out, though. Where's the... I need a... Well, where's the health kit? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. Thought I could break the game real quick. Did I get everything? Okay. Rapture, November 5th, 1946. Oop. Fuck that. Open plasmids. Ooh. They get the plasmas early. I like that.
Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam.
My cherry pop? What do you mean?
Let's pop wig. You're a wig shopper. This little fish, I love telling it, would not be that yellow. Always have been.
You hear those footsteps?
Daddy fish. See you floating.
I'm not trying to find out. Oh my.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
You all right, boyo?
She blessed me.
First time plasma's a real kick from a mule. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
Ooh. Oh yeah. I'm a pimp. What the fuck? God damn. Gotta get out. Get the fuck up out of here. Oh, okay, I guess nothing's here. Okay. This shit got me on edge. I can't even. Oh! I don't have a whip. Oh, I can't use both.
I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Come here, no. Oh. Come on.
Come on. I just want to talk.
Got him. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, okay, bet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Bro, come here, bro. Ah, I fucked up. Why did I mean stun? Oh, pfft. I'm assuming they both all dead. They all dead over here. Let me go check over this side now. More Eve. Yeah, what is this? If you are killed by hostile denizens of Rapture, you will be revived. Okay. Well, it's a no death run, so I don't know about dying, but you found who that way? Bro, what is going on with these fools? I'm thinking there's collectibles and shit, but I don't know. Maybe I'm too early to like.
I need to get them out of here, but the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now, but you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
I got you. I thought someone was singing at me. She got them vocals. Who was that? In loving memory of Winston Hoffner. It's okay. I'll fix your problem, Shawty. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Whoa. Give me the yak.
Butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
Give me the yak, boy. Happy New Year, 1959. Rapture. Hey. Dance. Okay. What the fuck is all of this? You know, I ain't no pussy. I'm too spliced up. Holy fuck. I don't know why. Okay. I knew some fuck. Oh. I'm him, I can't lie. Where's the other guy? Okay. Oh. Oh. What the? Alright. Stop bothering people, bro. Oh! Oh. Ah! Come on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. All right, all right, all right. I got a troller, I got a troller, I got a troller, I got a troller. Come on. Oh! Ah! I'm good. I'm ah! I just had to. She put up a nice challenge though. She actually took a lot of my fucking health. Didn't even give me a gun, bro. See what it is messing with these females? I think the game is trying to tell me something. Nigga, I already know. Nigga, I already know. Oh, they dead in there. Okay. Let's listen to this.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Imagine my surprise. Well, guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan.
Aww.
Silly.
What's going on?
What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God.
Ooh.
What's happening?
I don't want no cigarettes. Another kit. I'm good on ammo. And this was the bathrooms, right? Oh, what I missed? Okay, see? This was not the bathrooms. What do you mean, what's this? What do they mean, what's this? So what? Am I tripping? Dude, are y'all not seeing what I'm seeing? What is what? It's probably nothing, bro. Let me get out of here. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's all you can do. Money.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about
She's getting right in his ass.
They carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it. Everybody needs it.
It's leading me right down there. Come on, shawty. Ooh. Oh! Oh my god. Is he dumb? Oh my god. Oh my god. Got his ass up out of here, boy. That's kind of hot. I want someone to protect me like that. P to say my game, thank you. Yeah, they're like, oh, they want you to see. You can't. Oh, it says. Okay. It auto says. I was just making sure. Okay. They have mad ammo. I love it. Cause I'm gonna just rack that shit up. Oh my god. Put that shit. Bro! Bro. Get your stupid ass. Oh my god. And she didn't give me nothing, yo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, fuck all that noise. Oh, they were. Oh no, I didn't mean to shoot that again. Ah, and I went right into it. Who's on my deck? Who's on my deck? Yeah, come here. Come here. Come here. Noobs. Yo, it's still more. Hey, I'm racking them up. I'm racking them up. Is there more? I might have to have more come in a bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Racking up the win rate. Maybe.
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent to you?
Ooh.
KGB Wolf?
Whoa.
CIA Jackal? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken
Don't call me no bitch.
Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or
This guy's funny. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hell yeah, I'm out of that. Yeah, I'm out of that. So far, this is good. I didn't know they were gonna keep me up and going, but aim for the head, you'll do more damage, duh. Yo, the loading.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture.
Ah.
Now find your way to emergency access.
Ooh. Ooh, Vita hack. Toggle friendliness. Find password. Reveal. Oh, like you gotta move it? Oh, that's my baby now. Awesome. Oh, 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 oh. They're going crazy. Go get him, bot. Oh, I'm away, I'm away. Get her ass, get her ass, get her ass, get her ass, get her. Oh, oh, oh. I was where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Oh. Hell. I like you. I'm about to call him. Give him a name. Nah, I don't want to get too attached to a robot. Come on now. He's a little too stupid anyway. Yo, I'm racking up that ammo, bro. Tell me. Just want to make sure I got everything, bro. Whoa, 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 oh, 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 I friendly fire. You wonder that bad? Oh my, and there's different ammo types? Sheesh. Man, let's go. Watch your fucking fire. We gotta work it together a little more. Get him. Oh, I noticed that. Oh, wait, what? You're funny. What do you think this says? All I can do is run? Yeah, now you wanna now you wanna run for me. Oh! What's up with it? I'm not gonna ever use it, so what's up with it? Yo, all of these women gave me, man. What are they trying to say? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Shoot that. You're finding the wrong. Nope. 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 Oh. Yo. I'm gonna deactivate your ass soon. Oh, I can hack the vending machine too? What the hell? I'm a cheap bastard. I'm not. For the buckshot gun, piercing ammo, electric buck. Nothing really good. Besides.
Welcome to the circus of value.
I feel like I'm gonna find that shit. See? I'm gonna do it right now, just adapt. I searched it, right? Nope, see? I'm not wealthy. My man cutting down the art behind me. Alright, let me hear this diary. Oh, Steinman.
As your tools improved, so do your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take off a wart or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you could show in the daylight, but that was then. When we got what we got, but with Adam, flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
Oh, I like this. Relax. Let her up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it took a little too long. I should be able to. I want them all to be my allies. I'm a demon. And when I run through, I need everyone to be on my side. Fuck is going on? Fuck! You mean what? Can you get out my way? See, she ain't offer nothing. Don't offer nothing. See, I should be able to just relax, you know? Okay, now I know that's where she's coming from. Yeah. I'm so cheap. If only I can repair him. Alright, I'm about to go because I'm prolonging it. I'll look at everything over here. Oh, I can hear him. I just want to hack everything, bro. I like this mini game. Whoa, where's the exit? Alright. Oop. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. It's easy. Oh, you can. Oh, I didn't mean that action. $6 off. See, they're cheating with me, so I gotta be cheating my ammo. Oh, okay, that's the way to go. Oh! Well. Oh my god, where are y'all niggas coming from? Oh no, my baby! Oh my god! This man has bombs. Where you at? Come here. This just wanna fight me so much.
Parasite has his eye on Rapture. Keep your eye on the parasite.
It's funny how we looking for each other. Whoa. Yeah. They bleed out. I love it. Nothing in a grenade box after all this time. Oh, this game is so funny. They're so funny. I always see Winston. They love them some Winston.
When Picasso became bored of painting people, he started representing them as
Bro.
another abstract form. The world
Bro.
called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a brush?
Oh, okay. Ah, shit. Oh, okay, I figured my way.
Security cameras. I can hear the infernal things all around you.
Oh, shit.
Ryan's eyes and ears.
Let me turn this bitch into spinner stuff, bro. New physical tonic, Hacker's Delight. With Hacker's Delight, your body converts the altered current form of habits into a powerful healing agent. Hack and heal. Every time you hack something, you gain a little health on you. Oh, okay, back. Oh my god, what a pussy.
Andrew Ryan
Okay. Oh, the hacks have been on easy mode, that's funny. They're easy mode in the hacks. And I kind of just want to make it look pretty. What is this? Use it to hack for free. Oh, it's only one time use. Okay. I'm tripping. I thought there was one here. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. Let me go. Damn, there's just one little thing here, man. Oh, okay, that's still somewhere completely different then. Let me go fight this nigga then. That's fine.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spread.
Evolve today. Oh. Fools. Ha. Wow, is this shit gonna stop, Poppy? Cause how am I gonna get out of here? Oh, okay. Bro, I am not wealthy. They think $100 wealthy when everything in this damn thing. Everything in this damn game costs at $40, $50. I'm buying one when I could just pick up one. You kidding me? Bro.
Why do we have two eyes? There's a law that says we must. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 ears, 2 breath.
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter. I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. If you get your hands on one of them telekinesis plasmids, you can catch the damn firebombs and toss it right back in its gob. Or anything else that might be standing in your way.
I gotta go, boy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Get out of my sight! Come here now!
There's a Big Daddy around. Hi. Is he that close? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna save the game. Let me see this shit. Oh, okay. Okay, now I have a shotgun? Okay. Oh. Oh. No, please. And that's the end of the stream. I love y'all, boys. Love y'all. Have a good night.